feeling Reg, trying to keep it real instead of what you usually get from these talking heads. It's Grapsody, we're here to fill the void. 3 black fans, different perspective, gotta fill your voice. Coming with the podcast, talking majors, indies in between. Yeah, it's all that, and we're down with Fightful, better fall back. Coming for respect, we connect like a ball bat. No need to double check, these are all facts. You're listening to us talk raps. You're listening to us talk raps. Will, Phil, and Reg. Yeah, we're Grapsody, here to talk raps. Yeah, we're Grapsody, here to talk raps.
Welcome. It is I. It is he. This is Grapsody. I'm Phil Lindsey. I'm joined, of course, by the birthday boy in LA. What's going on? Righteous Reg.
It is your favorite rapper, your favorite writer, your favorite podcaster. I had forgot that I'm 40 at this point, Phil. It's been a interesting week being 40, just walking around, existing in the world, being like, oh yeah, I'm in a different tax bracket or whatever whatever there may be. But it's been fun. I've been seeing a lot of friends this past week, and I saw some wrestling. So happy birthday to me, man. Shout out to everybody who's been sending out birthday love to me. It's been dope.
Yeah, did you do anything other than do the San Jose show? And
I went to eat dinner with my friend whose house I'm currently in, Denise Salcedo, and a friend of the show, former show co-host, Will Washington. We pulled up to BJ's BJ's is a pizza restaurant. I want you guys to, I just want to, because I know BJ isn't in every place. BJ's is a restaurant. They serve pizza. So, you know, don't get weird about all this.
I thought you meant like there's a place here called BJ's Markets and it sells like soul food. So
yeah, okay. Nope. BJ serves pizza. We pulled up, got some pizza. That was super dope. Yesterday, I kicked it with, shout out to the friends of the show, Jamanika and Alex, Queen of the Ring. And we were in LA. And I celebrated my birthday again there. So shout out to my friends.
Yeah,
brother.
I just kind of feel like once you get over that hump and people are like, well, you're old now. It's like, well, I don't know. For the most part, feel the same.
I feel exactly the same.
Yeah, I know some people that are like, oh, you feel it when you get past 30. You do. I definitely enjoy naps more past 30, but like a lot of the rest of the stuff that people kind of over exaggerate is kind of wild.
Big naps fan. I mean, naps are essential at this age. Like yesterday, we were out having a good time, and I was like, man, it's about 5:30. I wish I could just slide into some sheets real quick, take a little 30 and get back to it. But, you know, it doesn't work like that when you're trying to socialize, kick it with your homies and things like that. But, yeah, feel the same as a 40-year-old so far. Nothing has changed. I mean, my bones are cricking. Like, I wake up and I'm like, damn, like, if you sleep wrong, Phil, it could be 3 bad days of neck pain. You know, it'd be like that. But, like, other than that, life is the same. I'm the same guy.
Bro, you being like, I'm trying to slide into some sheets sounds hilarious, bro.
Listen, if you don't slide down into some sheets, brother, who hasn't slid into some sheets, my dog? It's crazy out here. Yeah, but super fun stuff. Of course, shout out to everybody on Wednesday at the show, Phil. I ran into the homie. Shout out to the homie Cam from San Jose. He used to be my neighbor, so I'm kicking it with him. He's like, "You want to get a drink?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's my birthday. Fuck it, let's get one." They got Hennessy at the thing, so we go. We're standing in line, and I see a giant human being walking up, approaching. I'm like, "Man, this guy looks familiar. Like, where do I know this guy from?" That's the Buzz, the big Aaron
the Buzz.
Shout out to the homie. We live in the Bay Area together. He's been on super chats, all kind of stuff for the entire Grapsody thing, and we've never met. So I got to meet the homie in person. That was super dope. Also got me a shot. There was like a point where before the show, like it felt like a bar scene. Everybody was like, "Reg, it's your birthday. Take a shot." And I was like, "Whoa, hold on. I'm just trying to watch some wrestling real quick. What's going down here?" There are some other cool Black wrestling fans that I had that stupid pass and everybody thinks I'm somebody. The VIP pass. I'm like, the VIP pass is nothing, you guys. I'm not anybody. I'm not anything. But these guys were like, who are you? I know you must be somebody. You got that pass. And I'm like, I'm nobody, dude. I'm standing here. But they were also, one of the dudes is also a black man celebrating his 40th birthday. So that was dope. It just turned into one of those real quick. And shout out to the homie Infamous Raider Loco. There were just a bunch of people giving out drinks and stuff. And I was like, I wasn't expecting this at the wrestling show, but I loved it.
Yeah, it's dope. Yeah, I saw a picture with
the
Busby, and I was just like, yeah, Buzz just outside, man. Did you ask him if he talked to Kendrick today? Or?
I did not. I was just telling everybody, every time somebody will walk up, I'm like, him and Kevin Durant are beefing. Like, the reason that Kevin Durant is off the internet is because of this guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Send us in your super chats. That's the best way to get your chats read on this here podcast. You can also send us a Humper Chat at humperchats.com/Fightful.
Absolutely. You know, we always appreciate your super chats, your humper chats, any life that you give to our podcast, because y'all are the best. I can't click on the super chats because I am not logged in, Phil. So help.
Oh,
But yeah, I always appreciate you guys supporting. First one comes from the homie Grapple Geekery, always chiming in. Says, gentlemen, I just want to thank you two for the weekly escape from family issues for years now. Talking Graps with you two and other commentators has kept me mostly sane. Thanks for all you do, fellas. No, we appreciate you, Grapple Geekery, because it's the same for us, Phil. Like, we come here to escape. I use wrestling as an escape. Most of it is try to, especially with what's happening right now in the world. Like, if I can take some hours away from seeing destruction, I love it.
Yeah. Glad we can help, man.
Absolutely. Shout out to the homie Meet Normus up next, who says 83. I'm mad at the coach and specifically the forwards and centers for the Wizards. Oh, yeah, it was on the Wizards. 6 fouls, 2 techs, and 2 elbows. And y'all still let Bam cook y'all. Go Spurs. Bam, 83 points in an NBA game, shredded the Wizards. Like,
yeah.
Phil, how do you do that?
Yeah, you know, I've seen a lot of people talking about it. I've seen a lot of people going, "Oh, well, this ain't a ethical 83 points. 83 points is 83 points, guys." Like, you know, basketball has changed. You know, him hitting 36 free throws to get it is what it is. Like, that's just not the basketball we grew up, but it is what it is. It's hard to not feel happy for the guy who was out there with this lady, Asia Wilson, and his mother, and just like, I was like, nah, man, give it up to this guy, man. Like, I don't have the dog in the race. I ain't a Miami fan, but yeah, I didn't understand some of the discourse. He had to then come out and defend himself in a press conference days later, which I was like, where are we in a world where you got to defend yourself for putting up 83 points? But
the funniest thing for me has been the discourse on Kobe, because like I lived in a world where Kobe was a hated man, Phil, and like, you know, you were one of the guys who, like, Kobe was public enemy number one to a lot of people. And there were so many people being like, how could he disrespect Kobe? How would he ever do that to Kobe? Kobe didn't deserve this. I'm like, I don't think what?
It's fine, guys. I don't know why Kobe fans are taking this as like an insult to this guy's memory and all this other stuff. Like, y'all have officially reached old head status. This is the stuff we used to hear, like the older guys say, man, but Wilt didn't have to do that. When Oscar Robert put up this kind of points, he didn't have to go to the free throw line this many times. Like, again, 83 points is 83 point, guys. Like, I don't know.
No matter who it's on, where it is, what time it happens in an NBA game, like the people the Jeff Teague's podcast, what they were saying, like, he scored 83 points against like people that were drafted 1 and 2 and like ballers, people who, these are professional athletes, you guys. These aren't people on the street ball court, and scoring 83 points in an NBA game as one man is crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of points. Yeah,
people are mad.
I didn't watch the game. I feel like the Bulls have killed a lot of my excitement for basketball this season because they're terrible. But yeah, man, shout out to Bam. I ain't hating on the guy. Like, like I said, basketball has just changed. I don't like a lot of the stuff like flopping and going to a line and like the way that certain people sell to get free throws. But that's basketball now, unfortunately.
I do like his him beating the allegations because everybody's like he's not even the best player in his relationship, and then he's like, let me score 83. But like his, he went home with that. Like he could be like, I know you scored 53, but I scored 83. So
I mean, I still don't know if he's the best basketball player in his relationship, but
I don't think he is.
hey man, he got some bragging rights to go on for a while, man. So salute to him, man.
Like when they pull up as a couple, now he could be like, and I'm here too, because usually it was. Don't forget about me.
Bruh.
Shout out to the homie Bam though.
Hey.
The homie Leonard Aarons III says death taxes and another year where creative Mr. Magoo has someone go heel on Cody because it's all he knows how to do for a Mania main event.
Yeah, last night, Randy Orton turned heel during the contract signing for the WWE Undisputed Championship.
Somebody had to go
Um,
heel.
yeah, I laid out my theory as to why Cody should have turned heel at WrestleMania. I think that was a more interesting story, but as we see, this company doesn't really do anything but nostalgia that often, and so we're back to Randy Orton once again being a heel. I wonder what the number is at this point of how many times this guy has actually turned heel. Um, I thought the segment itself was fine. I thought like it looked brutal, but as Leonard's saying, we've seen Cody get beat down in the build to WrestleMania, get bloodied 3 times at this point. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It didn't really blow me away, but I know some people are excited for it. I don't think this is gonna get Randy booed because Randy at this point is getting cheered anyway. People sing
Mhm.
his song when he comes out, and people look back fondly on stuff like the Legend Killer and that time period where he was a sadistic heel. So a lot of people wanted this, and I think on the other side of it, you're gonna have an uphill battle with Cody going into WrestleMania of keeping people interested in his current story, and that's kind of why I
Mhm.
think Cody should have turned heel instead. But this is where we are.
That tweet that was like, how could I be mad if we're getting '09 Randy Orton? And I'm like, all right. No, I hear what you're saying. I like the theory that you had last week of Cody going heel. And I was kind of like, maybe they'll do that. But like, of course not. Like, why would they? Like they're riding this Cody train forever. And Phil, like we keep saying, he's so over. He's not going to stop being over. But like, if you want to, because it's starting to be Cody fatigue. I'm realizing like when Cody does something, people are like, again, here comes Cody, blah, blah, blah. And if they wanted to maybe avoid that, they could have went a different direction. And now we're just going to have kind of, I'm disappointed in you, Randy Orton, Cody up to the pay-per-view and like,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Randy before he signed the contract, he was saying, I anticipated Drew McIntyre. And if you read in between the lines, it seems like he is making a point of like, I know what I have to do to try to win my 15th world title, and I was hoping it wasn't going to be you, but now it's you. So this is what it is, and like I said, I guess I mean it's fine. I thought, like I said, the segment was effective, but if you're gonna ask me, like people was talking about, like we got '09 Randy Orton, I was like, not exactly, but uh, yeah, I just think at some point you got to do something new. You can't keep relying on nostalgia. You got to do something different, and
it's
I
just
think
like,
you got to do something.
go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say you got to do something different with Cody at this point.
hmm I was just thinking of what we've been talking about with heels and like this Randy, because I saw a lot of people being like, they're not going to boo Randy Orton, and they're not, because like heels don't work like that. But it's like, can he get to that point where it is all boos against Cody? Is that possible in this day and age?
I don't think so. I think
It's
he's
not.
gonna get some smattering of boos in there, but
Yeah.
I don't think people are going to like universally boo Randy Orton in 2026, man.
He's already in that John Cena, like we've been watching him for 20 years. We love this guy.
Yeah. I don't know if you also saw Cody did an interview, and he talked about the reported tension between him and Roman Reigns,
Mm-hmm.
and how they basically were separated on the set of Street Fighter, and like they would have someone bring them out on set, and then somebody be on walkie
Guile's coming
talkie.
in.
Guy was coming in, Akuma's on set or so and so. And so, that gave more credence to people that believe that Cody dropped the title before Royal Rumble so that Roman Reigns would not challenge him. There are plenty of ways to look at that. It would be hard to not look at the way the Royal Rumble was laid out this year and not think that there were politics involved in both of the main events, because it's very clear that certain people were being protected from losses, and it's interesting. I've seen a lot of people say, you can't trust Cody. He's dodging Roman. He won't give Roman his win back. And every time I see that kind of stuff, I'm like, guys, you don't know the whole story. And then also, why does he have to give him his win back?
We're doing a Hogan thing now. Like, oh, gotta get it back. Like, gotta come back to it. I'm with Cody. Like, we did it, you guys. Like, what? Like, Roman's gonna come and bury, because Roman just come to bury. He was gonna say a lot of the same stuff he was saying to CM Punk. Like, this is what happens when I leave. Houses are down now with you as champion, Bob. And like, you're not about to come and get that off when you were at home kicking it. So, and we've heard about tensions with Cody and essentially the whole family at this point, like The Rock. Like, there's all this kind of stuff. Would be like, get me out of here. Like, I'm over here with Randy Orton. Like, I'm not dealing with any of these politics, because why would I?
Yeah, and I mean, that also adds more to the interview that Roman did right before he won the Royal Rumble with McAfee, where he's like, look, man, I gave y'all 2 years to get it together. I went away. I ain't been on top. And, we're not in a better position. And you can read between the lines with that. It definitely looks and sounds away.
Who's on top?
Yeah, I mean, it's wrestling, man. It's gonna be politics, especially with like top guys, and especially the way that Cody came into the company. I still think some people resented the idea of this AEW guy coming straight in and getting a Royal Rumble win, getting the amount of main events he's gotten, and like, it's like, oh well, this guy wasn't here during the time period where we had to rebuild this company back up, but he gets to come back in and reap the benefits, and now we got to just lose to this guy and put him over. I think some people have resented that. There's quotes of Roman saying that much. There's quotes of Seth saying that much. So, I don't think it's that shocking, but the fans taking sides in it as usual. Just, you don't have to. It's fine.
There's too much background we don't know on this. Like, there's, like you said, there's so much politics that going into these WrestleMania main events. Drew McIntyre's in here somewhere too. It's like, what's gonna happen? But I do love the energy from everybody. I do, because you can read between the lines in that Cody interview where he's like, yeah, we said one thing to each other and that was it. And it's like, oh, yeah, okay, all right.
And look, could be working.
Why wouldn't they?
Could be working. I don't know. But yeah, the Roman fans on Twitter have been running wild all over this. Like, see, I told you, he don't want to lose. And it's just like,
that's not what I'm taking from this.
A lot of top guys don't want to lose. Your precious Roman don't want to lose to certain people either. He spent 4 years not losing.
including Cody.
I don't think this is like a crazy thing, but yeah, and then also people doing he screwed Drew. It's like, you guys know this is a storyline. Drew McIntyre is a heel. Drew McIntyre continued to do things and he got punished for it. There was this whole exchange. This is one of the few times somebody's done it recently. But a friend of mine that is not a wrestling fan, doesn't really listen to the podcast, isn't on the internet like that. But they sent me a tweet of somebody yelling at me, and they were like, this person's really mad. I was like, oh, welcome. This is what my life is like on social media. Somebody will just be like randomly like yelling and cursing at me, and I'll just be like, oh, okay. But Yeah, it was a bunch of people in my mentions trying to yell at me about this Drew and Cody stuff because I was like, yeah, Cody. It felt like Cody was always winning. Well, Drew got screwed and they're golden, boy. I was like, that's just the storyline, and that's what Drew wants you to think.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, Drew interfered in the Elimination Chamber match. He interfered in the Royal Rumble. He even interfered in the qualifying match. He got punished for all of those things. Well, what about the contract? Oh, you mean they didn't adhere to a pro wrestling contract? Surely this isn't the first time this has happened in
How would
wrestling.
they do this? I've never seen this before. He just went against what they said before. Wow, first time.
And I mean, I thought in storyline it made sense. The contract was, hey, Cody does not get a rematch, but Cody has the right to earn a rematch via Elimination Chamber or Royal Rumble. You didn't hold up your side of the deal, Drew, because you kept interfering in all of these matches and costing him a chance to win those matches. So because he didn't have a legitimate chance to win those matches, you got punished for it. I don't think that's that hard to understand, but all these people are like, no, Drew was screwed. It's like, no, he's a bad guy. He got his comeuppance.
And like, yeah, he was screwed because he's a heel. He did all these things to get to this point. This is all in storyline. People are like, Drew's going to AEW. I'm like, we be running fast to the other points because, like, how did you get from there to there with what Drew said? But yeah, it's silly on that part, trying to blame Cody for all this, and now Cody's the politicking top guy, and it's like every top guy's a politician.
Yeah. And I mean, prime example of Drew being a bad guy. He came out there and said all this stuff last night on SmackDown, and then as soon as Jacob was like, no. Cody didn't screw you. Nick Aldis didn't screw you. I screwed you out of your match. Don't forget, you wouldn't have been champion if I didn't interfere and mess up things in the first place. I just fixed things. I screwed you. And what did he do? He rolled right out of that ring and said, I quit. Why? Because he's a bad guy. That's what bad guys do. And did his whole I quit angle. Didn't even last the entire show. Came back out there. Cost Jacob his match against Trick Williams because, again, he's a heel.
They're working. He's a heel.
Yeah. But yeah, people have really bought into this idea that Cody didn't want to lose to Roman. And so he screwed Drew McIntyre over in the process, gave him this transitional title run, and it's done nothing for Drew. Yeah.
And not with the reports that we got that they wanted to get the belt off Cody to put him on the show. So, like, huh?
Yeah. I think multiple things were at play here. And I don't doubt the idea that Cody might not have wanted to do a third match with Roman, but at this point, are we being honest? I think there's more interest in the Cody Orton match than Cody Roman.
Definitely.
I think most people that want the Roman match just want Cody to get to lose to Roman. I think that's all it is. They just want Roman to get his win back.
There's more interest in the Roman and Punk match, so it's like, why would they even have
I agree.
that way? That didn't make sense.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I'm like, at this point, they can go back to Cody Roman. I don't think that match is that interesting at this moment, though.
No. Yeah, it's only like for Roman to win is what I feel like everybody's going on. They're like, yeah, no, Roman needs this match so he can get his belt back. And like that, if that's the story, I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, this mostly feels like Roman fans wanting to be like, see, I told you so. Put the belt back on Roman. I don't think there's going to be, first of all, Roman has not stopped being on top in the past decade. Even after he lost the belt, he still is main event at WrestleMania, so it doesn't matter. And he will be champion again. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but it's just like, well, he needs to get his win back off of Cody. Does he?
And when he's on the show, he's presented as the top star. Even when Cody has the belt, even when Punk's there, they give him the graphic of Roman's coming back. Like, it's always his show, no matter what.
Yeah, Roman fans on Twitter have been, and they've been like this for a while, but like recently, it's been pretty bad. Like they're still yelling at us about how, oh, it's Cody's fault that we didn't get Rock versus Roman. Bro, I don't know how many times to go over this. Cody was the Royal Rumble winner. You can't just you can't just put somebody else on TV and go, nope, give him the match now because he showed up and said he wanted one. No.
That's how it works.
No. Cody won the Royal Rumble. He pointed to Roman afterwards. He wanted his rematch. You can't just go, hey, well, The Rock's a bigger name. We've been wanting this match, so let's just do that instead. No.
Cody ruined this. How did Cody ruin this?
No, he didn't. He won the Royal Rumble. If you did want fans to feel like that was the match going into WrestleMania, he shouldn't have won the Rumble.
Right. And they still
But yeah.
could have got to the Roman and Rock match a different way. Like, it would have all worked out. It wasn't Cody's fault. I'm like, this ain't Cody's fault at all.
Rock didn't show up years before that when people kept saying that they wanted it. Rock could have showed up the next year and did the match. He still didn't show up. But somehow it's Cody's fans' fault. It's Cody's fault because you guys kept crying about him finishing the story. Go figure that people watching the TV show after Roman lost at WrestleMania 39 and it felt like they were building to the rematch, and then he won a Royal Rumble to confirm he was getting a rematch. Go figure people actually wanted the rematch at that point. What a novel idea, I know, but that's what they wanted to see.
They like these stories to be finished. Here they go again. I'm like, okay, now we're mad about like storylines being played out. Like, I don't, where do we land with this?
Every time I see someone on my timeline saying this all Cody Crybaby's fault why we didn't get Rock versus Roman, you guys are delusional, man. Like,
crazy.
Let it go. You're gonna get that match probably at some point, probably in Saudi Arabia.
And The Rock is on the board of TKO. If that match was gonna happen, he would make it happen. Cody's not stopping that match from happening. Come on, you guys.
It's just Cody and his Cody fans, bro. You guys got worked, buddy. You're still calling people Cody crybabies in 2026, man. It's time to move on. It's time to move on, buddy. It's time.
Do it. He the champ. He been on top too. It's fine. Cody crybabies.
That whole time period is still pretty funny. Yeah,
absolutely.
What a guy to Rock. Came in, turned heel, completely turned everything on his head, then went away and came back and did some very weird promos last year and basically let everybody know, nope, I'm going to go lose a bunch of weight and try to get an Oscar. See you guys later.
I think about that NXT when he did NXT and then he drove off drunk like all the time, Phil. Like
that NXT promo.
All the time. I'm
what
like,
a guy,
wait,
man.
He was drunk. He takes a drink in the truck and then he drives off. I'm like, wait a second. Stop him.
Get the final boss back on our TVs at some point, man. What an entertaining time period, man.
Listen, he is who he is for a reason. And it all worked out. When they did the angle that they did last night with him and he bloodied up Cody, that shit was hot.
Yeah, and in the streets of Chicago, raining on him outside of Allstate Arena. Well, not really in the streets of Chicago, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. He had his Muhammad Ali belt. I'm like, this guy's a character. You guys don't like this?
Yeah, what a guy. Get into some more of these super chats.
Yeah. The homie, the other Mikey V says, do y'all think they do the Kevin turn at Revolution, or is it a slow burn thing? If they don't do it there, then give Mystico the title. He deserves it.
I don't know if I believe it will happen at Revolution, but I do think that Kevin Knight is going to turn very soon. I don't think that jet speed is long for this world, guys.
Jet speed is on there. Beep, 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 beep. Like it's getting close to it. Revolution for the turn, though. I wouldn't say at Revolution. I don't know. I feel like they want that to be a Dynamite angle for some reason, but it could happen on Revolution. Yeah.
We shall see.
Yeah. The homegirl Bianca Leia says, happy birthday, Reg. Appreciate that. Happy Grapsody Saturday. Are we ready for Revolution? Because it looks like it's going to be a long, exciting card. Get the pre-show naps in and lock the F in.
Yeah, Sunday show. Definitely looking forward to that. We're going to preview that in a sec.
Absolutely.
We're probably going to go live and review that
Tuesday.
I'm trying to land on Monday. Did we land on a time on that, or?
I was thinking just morning time, 9 a.m. my time.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We got more super chats.
Yep. The homie Ben Sifner says, I am now thinking of the Neil Young song when I look at Reg. Are those bigger glasses you are wearing now? I'm just closer on Denise's setup. That's all it is. These are my regular lookers, as they say.
Right,
I don't know what that Neil Young song is also. Shout out to Ben.
Yeah, I don't know what Neil Young think he's talking about. I hope he's not talking about Down by the River. Hope he didn't shoot someone.
I haven't. Appreciate it, Ben.
That's a wild song when you really think about the lyrics of that song. It's like he's like he's going on down by the river, like, and then like he goes to this story about how he shot his girlfriend. Like, wait, whoa, whoa,
a big turn.
But that's also when people talk about Eminem, I was like, no, this is like a pretty known white guy thing to do, and like black music, like blues, rock. We've heard quite a few of those, and of course, it's not just a white guy. We've heard multiple blues singers talk about murdering a loved one or a woman. I don't know why that was a thing, but
Eminem just was angry. That's why but I'm like, they were Neil Young and all those guys, like Phil sang, were singing the same thing. You said black music. You saw that clip of your homeboy saying he got blacker? I got blacker, he said.
Everything about that looked crazy, bro. You sitting up there with the common sweater on with the zipper on the side. You're talking to two white guys telling
when they
them,
zoomed out and it was three white guys, I was like, all right, get me out of here.
talking to two other white guys talking about how you're blacker. I was like, and I understood the point he was making about
Definitely.
how, a lot of these other white rappers have come in, got their name, got their clout, and then went straight to the country music charts or went straight somewhere else. And he went and got his blue-eyed soul off, his R&B bag in, and I get that part, but you probably could have said that better. You couldn't have just been like, I acknowledge where my sound came from. My sound is just gonna be more, it's gonna be more black. But to say I'm blacker, I was like,
I'm blacker. Yeah, not really.
Nah.
Because I was feeling him after the stuff he said after he got blacker. I'm like, oh, yeah. You're just leaning into that more instead of going to the other side. And I'm with you. But saying you got blacker, I honestly couldn't hear the rest of the stuff you said because that's crazy.
Yeah, crazy optic. Terrible soundbite for him.
He just dropped too.
Yeah, that did not make me interested in listening to the album. I'm not a big Jack Harlow guy anyway.
Me neither.
But yeah. How they could have phrased that better. And also going on a white podcast and saying that just everything about it looked crazy. It's been a few days of people on podcasts talking. I've just been like, it's okay, guys. Let's wrap this up. We're still for some reason on this Drake Have a Classic talk this week, and Ebro jumped out the window and was saying, if you're not a professional and if you don't work at radio, if you don't work in this industry, you shouldn't be allowed to have an opinion on some of these things. And I'm just like, nah, I don't know.
That's what we're doing?
He was like, there's gatekeeping in this industry for a reason. I was like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about, dog. If fans should be able to say if I feel like this album is a classic or not. Like,
yes.
All of these tastemakers or people that work for radio shouldn't be the only people that have a say in that. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And then he jumped out off a cliff and was saying that, like, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is not a hip-hop album. I was like, wrap this up, dog. Like...
Because she sings on it?
Wrap this up. And I saw, people were trying to say, well, she only rapped on this many songs on the album. It's a hip hop album, bro. Like, she raps on it. She's a hip hop artist. I was outside at that time period when she won that Grammy for Album of the Year. And the talking point around it was, this is the first hip hop artist to win Album of the Year. And people will be like, well, look, that album wasn't nominated for Best Rap Album. It don't matter. Like, the production on that album is hip hop. A lot of her raps on there. A lot of sound. It's like gender. It's like genre bending. It's R&B. It's reggae. But it's a hip hop album, guys. I'm not doing this, man.
Like even like the big Everything Is Everything, that's a hip hop song. She's singing on it, but this is a hip hop song. Like she's a hip hop artist that made a kind of universal groundbreaking record, but this is a hip hop album. I don't know what you saw the clip of your homie Pete being mad at mad at Nori.
No, I didn't.
Pete's mad at Nori because Nori said that Mero and Cass are bringing New York hip hop back. And so Pete was like, I'm tired of these guys coming out and saying that they're bringing in hip hop. Essentially, he was mad because people are saying that they weren't doing it right. And now he's mad at Nori.
He's not from New York.
He had a little thing of saying why he deserves to have clout because he married someone from New York. It was a Pete response. It was a Pete response. Shout out to Pete, though.
I don't know if you could do that, Rosenberg, but I feel you.
I don't think you could do that.
And he very proudly says all the time he's not from New York. He always picks up where he's from. No, he's not a New Yorker. And you know how New Yorkers are. Like, nah, there's some pride to having Mero and Kaz up there and being like, New York is back. New York it's New York voices on Hot 97. I think that was kind of the dopest thing about bringing Mero in.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, Rosenberg would feel away, but like respond. I didn't see everything Nori said, so maybe Nori said something else that rubbed him the wrong way. But I don't think that really matters. I don't.
Pete should know though. He was on New York radio for how long? He know how New Yorkers get down, dog. They're biased. We know, like they talk and they act a way, and he should know that he was never truly accepted. They were always wanting somebody. And Ebros from Cali too, like you guys, it was looking crazy up there.
Yeah, and I mean, look, I feel like Rosenberg has been trying to convince us he belongs for a long time. It's not just a New York thing.
That's what it felt like again.
It's white guy in hip hop space, and I think he's been trying to defend his right to be in this space for the longest. And my thing is, you've done it. You had a decade at the biggest radio station in hip hop, in like New York, one of the biggest markets for hip hop in the country. You did it. You don't have to really convince us anything anymore. You don't have to. It don't matter. What is Nori going up there and saying? I don't think that's a slight to just you. I think he's just like, nah, we want New York guys in the building. I don't.
No. And Mero and Cass are super New York, dog. Like it shines through on a way. Yeah. But Pete, I think Pete forgets about his accolades. There was a while where those not the Breakfast Club, but those Hot 97 interviews that they were doing were some of the best hip hop interviews that were going. Like you got it, dog. Like you'd be too worried about all this other dumb shit.
You don't have nothing to prove to nobody, man. You did it at this point, and you still have a name that rings off on this, so you don't have to. Do that. Like, I don't think Nori is not in the spot that he was in the media space 3 years ago, 4 years ago,
at all.
And I mean, that don't matter. I don't know. Why you don't have to respond to all this stuff, though. That's cool.
I'm saying
it's fine.
Shout out to Pete, though.
Here we go.
The homie Van Twinblade says, sending a humper because YouTube is being a punk. What's YouTube doing?
Yeah, I don't know. I know YouTube was kind of weird the other day. It was hard to log in.
Huh? What's up with YouTube? They being sabotaged? Sabotaged! The homie Minimal says, happy birthday, Reg. Another Cali show. Another case of what chance with Reg in the arena. California called it out on the AEW pod.
Yeah, I hate the what chance, buddy. Hate it.
When were they doing them?
I don't remember. I know they kept doing it this week during Jacob Fatu's promo on SmackDown last night, and I was just like, please stop.
They're doing it for Jake?
Yeah, they just look for anytime somebody talks in a certain cadence, they try to throw it in there, and it's just like racism. I want you guys to move on from the what chat so badly, man. Please.
Yeah. Please, fast. I'm over this. It's racist. The homie Matt Raquel says, happy belated birthday, Reg. Big ups to you, Phil, and Denise for getting me through a rough time. Grapsado for life. Bum not in LA, but we'll be in New York and possibly London, bruv. Yeah, I'm trying to be in New York too, I think. Phil, you decided officially that you're going to New York?
I've been thinking about it. I have given serious thought to not going to Vegas and just going to New York instead. So I don't know. Might be in New York. We'll see.
New York is looking like the spot, honestly. A lot of people are saying that same thing that you're saying.
Uh,
Little mama comes out of nowhere. She's like, nah, New York. Ben Simner says the NBA has never been ethical. Hello, Tim Donaghy.
yeah. No. People trying to say it's rigged and all this other stuff after that, and I'm like, I don't know that this is the game that we want to do the rig talk.
That's what we're doing.
Miami just beating Washington. That's where it's all rigged. It's all this is a pretty inconsequential game, and if it's just like, oh, the NBA is rigging it to get you guys to forget about Kobe's accomplishments, that's some big bang brain theories, guys. I don't think we need all of that, but I feel y'all.
The way that they talk about Kobe, no, you guys. They're like, yeah, they set Bam down and told him. I'm like, you guys this is crazy. Too much.
Yeah, and it just continues to be really funny because I remember how people used to talk about Kobe, and to get to this point where people are like, it's the league trying to get people to slander Kobe's name. It's like, I don't think that's what this is, guys.
There was a time when the league was Kobe. Like you turn on TV, it was Kobe. They were talking when he came in, he was on Moesha. He's on like this. It was about him, you guys.
Yeah,
and they still treat him like that. They still tributes and all kind of stuff. I'm like, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah, yeah. I didn't quite get why. Some of the crashing out over this was kind of crazy.
I mean, I understand.
Yeah, a lot of the LA folks were outside talking kind of crazy. Yeah, it was a lot.
I'm in LA, so they're all cool. I love them. They're great. They were not overreacting at all. I got to take this blue shirt off. I am Crush NC says, been a long time since I got to watch live. The boys are back in town, deadlock style. Happy birthday, Reg. Enjoy Revolution. I know we will. Yeah, Revolution's about to be crazy. Phil and I are going to get into it. Appreciate the birthday wishes, homie. The homie Leonard says, Bam scoring 83 equals Jinder Mahal winning the WWE title in 2017. It is what it is. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Don't feel the same, but I hear you. Leonard also says two things. One, it's not 09 Orton. There's a lot that had to fall into place for that to work how it did. None of it is present in 2026. Two, it's funny how Cody keeps running from being a heel. Do you think that's what it is, Phil?
It might be some of that, but I think at this point, I think the more interesting story was Cody turning heel, but I can also understand their point of view right now where, look, this guy is still selling a ton of merch. Like, this guy is still very popular with the audience. Randy is Randy. Like, this guy's been a heel most of his career. Most of his best work is as a heel, so it's safe. It's a safe choice.
I mean, Randy's just back in with Cena again. This is Cena stuff all over again. When they were like, there could have been points where they could have switched roles and Cena could have been the heel and Randy could have been the babyface. But I'm sure Cena played politics to be like, why would I do that? And if Cody played Cena politics, I'm not mad at it at all. If he's like, look, the train is going. We're in here. Look at all the cities. They're out here for me. When my song rings off, we go crazy. Why would we change that? And like, I hear you. You need, like, because who would be the big babyface? Baby faces beyond that if Cody switches, you know what I mean? Like, who's gonna run the ship? Roman? He's not even here half the time.
Who's gonna replace him? Yeah, that's the big question. If you turn him, who's gonna replace him as like the top baby face in the company? Right. Even if Roman is there year round, Roman is not a pure baby face. Roman is basically a tweener, or you know. So yeah, it's Cody. I mean, Cody is the biggest pure baby face this company has had since John Cena. It's just the truth of the matter.
Exactly.
Like, and if you don't have anybody up next at this point, then I understand not being in a rush to turn him heel.
Especially if you're gonna like go back on it, which I think they would. Like, if you're just gonna turn them for WrestleMania season and then turn them back, like, no, don't do that. Like, you got to stick to it. You got to have a real plan. And it doesn't feel like they would have a real plan for turning him full heel.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they have a follow through at this point. It just
Right.
feels like it would just be a moment. And
Exactly.
like I said, if it was me, you could have just did it at WrestleMania. You could have had like actual stories and stuff. You could have built off of it from there. But I understand going with the safe bet of going with Randy because this is what we know. We know this works. Let's just go with this.
And yeah, that's it. Shout out to Rand. Okay, yeah. Grapple Geekery also says, didn't realize today was the day. Happy birthday, young man. It was on Wednesday. Glad you finally had your BJ party, Reg. Have fun celebrating and be sweet. Yeah, my birthday was on Wednesday. I am in the twilight of I don't know what the saying is, but I'm after my birthday now, kicking it, having a good time. So, but yeah, shout out to you, Grapple Geeker. Shout out to everybody again for the birthday wishes. Y'all are dope.
Sam, my man had a BJ party. It's crazy. Like, what?
Again, there's pizzas there. They have the Pazuki that some of you might not know about, but no actual BJs. I just want to put that on the table.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Grapple Geekery also says Roman's been exiled from Cody Island. The scandal.
I think it'll be all right, guys. This isn't the first or last time somebody politic to avoid a match in wrestling.
I'm honestly at the point, Phil, where I admire Cody for being able to achieve this. Honestly, like, because Bloodline legit were dominating in like, the Shield, any kind of Shield remnants, including Seth and all this. For Cody to come in as he was a mid carder before and come in and like, I'm the top guy now, and all you guys have to go through me. That's admirable. Like, you got to give it up for that.
Yeah,
he broke through.
Yeah, they can, and I think the fact that he broke through and he's kind of undeniable at this point.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the fact that he has the stroke to be able to go in there and do this
right.
And be like, look, the numbers are this, and the number.
He could tell Roman, no, Phil, that's crazy.
Yeah, can't nobody else do that at the moment.
No, absolutely not. He could be like, I don't want to do that. And that's what all these guys strive for, no matter what you think of your top guy.
Bro, again, I think like we're looking past the fact that this guy forced The Rock to turn heel.
The Rock, you guys.
The crowd was booing The Rock. It's not like Cody just came in and was like, I don't want to turn heel or I don't want to lose this guy. No, the crowd was booing The Rock.
The crowd, The Rock, dude, like excited about his return every time. The crowd was like, we want Cody. Like they did that, and they're flipping it now and being mad at it. But like that was another organic crowd thing, and he did that to Dwayne Johnson, you guys.
Bro. Yeah, like not just anybody's coming in and doing that.
Mm-mm. No, they didn't even. Cody's dad didn't even get opportunities like Cody's gets. You know what I mean? Like he gets way different than Dusty did. Like they didn't treat Dusty like this. Cody's the top guy, tippy top guy.
Yeah.
Van Twinblay says, I don't want Cody, Randy, Roman Punk, or Cody Roman. I want Javon to stomp off 4 of them in a gauntlet and take all the belts. Send the old guys home.
Yeah, I feel you. I get it.
Not gonna happen, but yeah, I'm with you.
No. Javon had a really interesting segment this week with Kofi, and I was like, oh, this could actually be something. And then I was like, I won't get my hopes up.
The New Day is so far down there at this point, Phil. It makes me sad, honestly. And like, I just keep landing on that. I'm like, anything New Day's involved in, though, they do not care about. But this could, like, the concept of that and what it could lead to and what the story it can tell is very exciting.
Yeah, just Kofi on screen acknowledging that he sees a lot of himself in Javon. I thought that was really cool. Coming off of the match that they had a week before. And I don't know where this is going. I don't know what he's hinting at, but it was a cool segment.
Absolutely. Ben also says, Old Man is the song, the Neil Young song.
Got it.
I am an old man. Old man. Appreciate it, Ben. The Buzz, Aaron Busby says, happy Grapsody, fellas. Once again, happy birthday, Reg. Nice seeing you at AEW. One of the best wrestling shows I've been to in a while. Yeah, I mean, Busby, we watched Speedball Mike Bailey and Kyle Fletcher. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know nothing else.
Oh, yeah. You got some more from Busby.
The homie Buzz says, reports saying your boy Hobbs is going to be in a tag team with Jelly Roll versus the... maybe might have to take this back. This is crazy. Let me start over because I processed it and I was like, wait, what's happening? Reports saying your boy Hobbs is going to be in a tag team with Jelly Roll, he says, you guys, versus Miz and Kit Wilson at WrestleMania. They plan in his face. This is real, Phil?
That is the report. As of last night, Jelly Roll was on SmackDown. He was in multiple segments last night. He did a Miz TV segment, and it's very heavily hinting at Kit Wilson and Miz doing something with Jelly Roll. This company cannot resist doing a celebrity match during WrestleMania time. Certainly feels like Jelly Roll is going to be in the mix. For some reason, Jelly Roll came down there when Cody was getting attacked, and he was like, "Randy, how could you do this?" And I was like, "Why is he there? What is Jelly Roll here? What is Jelly Roll doing here?" And Randy pushed him out the way, and then even afterwards, he's like standing over Cody's body. And he's like, "I can't believe this happened." It's just like, why is he in the mix though? But yeah, that's been a thing. I don't know what to make of this. I saw someone this morning. Photoshop the picture of Royce and Jelly Roll at WrestleMania with Rolls Royce. I was like, oh my God.
That is. I am so goddamn mad at y'all. I hate y'all Rolls Royce. That is sick, you guys. Okay, Phil, look. I'm looking on the bright side, brother. Big debut in Saudi. People liked it. People cheered. Hey, a WrestleMania match standing next to a huge music star. Like, this is going to get a lot of eyes, a lot of press. It's going to be one of the most anticipated matches in whatever this, due to Jelly Roll being able to promote this on all these different avenues. That's what I'm taking from it.
Yeah, as somebody that's been saying, like, the timing isn't great, and like, I hate that he's seemingly over there, not in the mix, and they don't have a plan for him at WrestleMania. If this leads to him being on a card, I think that's a positive for him, because I've been expecting him to miss WrestleMania this whole time. So if he ends up on the show, if he ends up in the celebrity match, that's going to get more exposure on him. That's a good thing. I don't really love the idea because I am not really interested in more Jelly Roll matches, but I think it could be a potentially good spot for Royce, because at least people are gonna see it. People are gonna see him attached to this match with a big celebrity. So it could be a good thing for him, man.
That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's a look. We've been talking about him potentially not even being on the show, and going from that to potentially having this match, whatever it may be. I'm with it.
Yeah. If he ends up on the show, that's a good thing for him. Again, not thrilled that it'll be a Jelly Roll match, though.
Jelly Roll. If it was Bad Bunny, I'd be all over this. But Jelly Roll,
yeah.
Appreciate y'all. Ben also says, I'm sure Bam would be chosen one to pass the record Kobe doesn't have. Yeah, Kobe don't even have the record. Also,
that's what's so crazy too. People keep trying to go, this is Kobe's record. It's not though. Like, it's not. Wow. No, it's Wilt's record. Wilt still holds the record. Like, what do we? Yeah, it was a lot of weird talking points. Like, I saw people saying, like, other players, like, when they got close to 80, they stopped short because they didn't want to. Bro, it don't have nothing to do with that, man. Like,
come on, you guys. That's super silly. That's what I kept thinking when they were like, this is a setup. I'm like, wouldn't they have him beat Wilt's record if they were gonna set this thing up? Since we can't get footage of that, like, let's just start from scratch. Like, that's what WWE would do.
Exactly. Like, if we want to go all out and just give an accolade, let's give an accolade.
Right. No, he's there to screw Kobe. All right, you got it.
Yes. I don't know. We got a few Humper Chats. One from Humper Chats regular Tony P says, first of all, let's all congratulate my team captain, number 13, Bam Adebayo for 83-point game. Wilt, Bam, Kobe, which leads me to Petty of the Week and complaint. Since they took it from Drew, Kobe / Lakers superstar player stands. What the fuck is an ethical fucking 83?
What is that?
That's why I keep saying 83 points is 83 points, man. I don't know. People trying to be like, oh, this is unethical. How could they? I think it's fine, guys.
We talking ethics today? All right.
Yeah, no. Tony continues. He says, Kobe / LA stands are attacking a Kobe stand for an achievement. Kobe would have been proud of him for doing it. It's crazy. And then All-Star stands, because it wasn't a star that did it. Also, it's crazy too, because they're bitching over a second place spot. Record is still 100 points. Exactly.
Yes.
It's Wilt's record. Wilt still holds the record for most points in a game. It's not Kobe's record.
And at this rate, somebody's gonna beat this Bam thing. Like Wemby's gonna, it's like somebody of that caliber is gonna do this again very soon. So
Yeah.
what do you want?
I don't know. Tony says the good again, Mr. 83, my team captain, Bam. He says A-Dub streak continues on top of selling out Revolution. Plus they got another one in Persef. My God, the interest of Bane and Cross. Heel Randy is bike. Solo Finn, Danhausen is home. Found his home. Sorry. Yeah, the Danhausen stuff they're doing online, it's doing pretty well. Like the social media stuff, like he's like doing the stuff in the merch booth and going out and like throwing merch into the crowd. Yeah, this is kind of what you're supposed to do with the guy. Like I continue to say, the wrestling part of it isn't that important, given what this character is. But that's why I've been saying all along, he'll be fine.
Phil, they figured it out. Like they were like, oh, and this is the funniest thing about this is like, this is the company that they say wrestling secondary anyways. I'm like, why is everybody so mad at Danhausen? They don't care. They're not trying to get 5-star matches from this guy. Like if they utilize them, like we've been saying, like I thought AEW should have utilized them. Just put him out there in the silliest bits. That's what he's here for. Have him selling shirts.
I don't know. People making this something, it ain't got to be.
Cursing people, dog. It's chill. Like I've seen the crowd. They're into this, you guys. It's working.
Yeah. He'll be just fine over there. I don't know why people would think otherwise. They like characters. They like catchphrases. They like comedy. He's going to do just well. He'll be fine. See, Tony says the bad salty Kobe / Laker player stands as a whole. When you think about it, both SmackDown and Raw not cutting the crowd mic for the press conference in AEW. No direction for EO. Yeah, that press conference was rough, man. Maybe they should have just done it as a backstage thing, and then you wouldn't have heard the crowd that much over it, and then it could have spilled back outside. But it just, it was very awkward.
It was interesting, Phil, because I was in the crowd, as you guys know, and the whole night people were waiting for the segment. So like they were waiting for them. Everybody, the issue is everybody in the live crowd expected it to be in the ring. Like AEW didn't say it was going to be in the ring. Nobody said that. But just like they just thought, like, if we're going to have it at a live show, it must going to be in the ring. So people are waiting all night, like wondering when the segment's going to happen, when the segment's going to happen. And then when they're like, it's the main event segment, people again were excited about it. But as soon as it went to the screen, people were like, oh no, this is happening. They're doing it back there. And like, people just kept getting angry. And at least until they came out, it eventually worked out. But like doing a main event segment, not in front of the live crowd, not the best move.
Yeah, wasn't a big fan. Mm-hmm. More from Tony. He says the hunt / what the fuck. When you own a promotion and regularly shit on other indies and AEW about being mud shows, then your wrestler can't spot a man having a seizure and just kicks him to the side. You need to shut the fuck up, Snow, and not tweet that stupid joke, loser. That whole fiasco with OVW looked really, really bad. I thought it made OVW look bad. I thought it made the people in the ring look bad as well. And it reflected poorly on Al Snow, as Tony is saying here. It just was really sad, just like everything that was happening. And hopefully the referee, Dallas Edwards, is okay. I know he posted an update yesterday, but it just was really sad. Just like I was like, nobody's gonna help this guy. Like, what are we doing? And that could have ended way worse than it did. So, well wishes to him. I agree with a lot of people that were saying maybe we don't have to keep trying to share this clip to make it go viral, because this is a human being having a seizure. Like, let's be a bit more sensitive to his friends and loved ones.
Truly horrific situation. Like, my friend sent me the video the night before. Like, he was watching it live somewhere or something, and he was like, "Did you see this?" And I was like, "No." I was just truly horrified. And then, like, the next morning I woke up and everybody was like, "This is the worst thing I've ever seen." It is one of the worst wrestling in-ring events that you will see. And if you don't want to see something gross, avoid it. People have been sharing it all over the timeline. Like, it's a truly horrific scene with the referee seizing in this ring. And what people have been saying, Al Snow is old school, preach this guy. He said they had the clip about AEW and somebody passing away in the ring and all this. And then for that to happen, and people are trying to justify it. Somebody's like, somebody goes, the essentially the medics are waiting for a good time in the match to come in there. And I'm like, shut all this down. The guy that rolled him out of the way, shut this down. You guys are still doing spots. Shut all of this down. And as someone who, does commentary, works in wrestling and sees young people and all this kind of trying to navigate this, horrible. Shut it all down. Who cares about a wrestling match and stories and all this? That was a truly horrible experience, and it should have all been stopped. I'm still horrified that I even watched the video, honestly, at this point.
Yeah, I think you just stop everything and make sure he's okay. So, yeah, again.
And they weren't tearing the house down, the guys in there. It wasn't like they were like, this is so intense. We got to keep this up. Shut this shit down, brother.
Yeah, just stop the match. It's okay. Yeah.
Like, if Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay are cooking and the referee starts having a seizure, shut this shit down. I don't care that these guys are cooking.
Yeah, just stop the match. It's fine. And it's OVW is a taped show, correct? It's not a live show.
That's what I'm confused about, Phil. Was this live? Could they have edited this shit out? Why are we seeing this? I'm so confused about the whole thing. Was it a live show? Like, why did we even see this? Why didn't they stop? Like, I'm so confused. That's it.
Yeah.
What the hell? I don't think it's live. Is it live? I don't think it could have been live.
Yeah, I thought OVW was taped. Shea Monster in the chat is saying this was live, but regardless, you probably just stop the match.
Stop the match.
Yeah, really rough to watch. But yeah, again, hopefully Dallas is okay, man.
People are like, people need to be certified and all this. I'm like, people just need to be human beings. I don't even think that was about them not being trained. That was about them being dumb idiots.
Yeah. Did not look good at all. I don't know what else there is to say. That just terrible scenario. We had week 2 of the New Japan Cup this week. Wrapped up the first round matchups. Shota Umino took on Chase Owens. This match went way longer than it needed to. When I actually looked at how long this match went, and it went nearly 20 minutes, I was like, this match was way longer than it needed to be. This was way too much of a competitive match.
My water out.
it was way too much of a competitive match for Shota and Chase Owens. And I mean, like, Chase Owens, got about the best amount of offense he could get out of it. Then it led to some more House of Torture shenanigans. But yeah, Shota ended up picking up the win here with the second chapter to move on to the next round. Thank God.
The slander I saw online when people were seeing the match times before seeing the match, and I was like, what is... I love all wrestlers, but Chase Owens is one that is an acquired taste. I'll just say that.
Yeah, that was definitely a choice. Ice faced Ryohei Oiwa same night. Ice's reactions are still just wild to me. Crowds really like this guy. Oiwa is going to be a big asset to this company. We saw that throughout this match and in another match we're going to talk about in a sec. But it was pretty straightforward. Oiwa picked up the win at the last minute to move on to the next round to face the leader of TMDK, Zack Sabre Jr., in this morning's matchup. Then we got the second round matchups from March 12th to this morning. Yuya Uemura took on Drilla Maloney in an incredible match. Watch any match from this tournament. I would say this match and maybe two other ones, but this match was really, really good. Drilla Maloney gave this guy everything he had, all the way to the point Uemura ended up winning in the last minute. Poor Drilla Maloney hit him with the Drilla Killer at the last minute, and as he's going for the pin, Yuya rolls him up and picks up the win in the last second. Yuya's going on to the quarterfinals. But man, what a performance from Drilla Maloney. I keep saying this guy is fantastic, and he did not look like a loser in defeat here. He was fantastic. It looked like Yuya Uemura narrowly escaped him. Really, really exceptional match.
Yeah, Drilla's one of those guys that I'm really happy that re-signed because he was on kind of included in the class of people that potentially could have left. But I think like his development and his confidence and his just the dog in him is being established in New Japan. And I like that a lot.
Yes. Don Fale coming off a win over Aaron Wolf in the first round. Faced Shingo Takagi. Luckily, this wasn't a very long match. It was a lot of the House of Torture stuff. But Shingo Takagi picked up the win here. He'll be facing Yuya Uemura in the quarterfinals. If Don made it all the way to the quarterfinals, I don't know what the hell we're doing. Like, I would have been like, all right. I think I've had enough of the New Japan Cup this year. But
wrap it up.
Fortunately, Shingo Takagi moved on to quarterfinals. Ren Narita took on Satoshi Kojima as well. Pretty straightforward match. When you see the matchup, I'd imagine Ren Narita was going to move on. I couldn't imagine Kojima picking up the win here. But again, more House of Torture stuff here. Wasn't the worst offender out of some of these House of Torture matches. It was fine for what it was. Ren Narita picked up the win. He moves on to the quarterfinals. Bo No Leg versus Hanare was basically what it was advertised as. Big meaty men slapping meat. Really strong match. These guys throwing each other around. I thought the finish of this match was incredible. Hanare jumps off the top rope. Oleg catches him on his shoulders, hits him with that big Death Valley move he does. Then he picks him up, hits him with another one to pick up the win. He's moving on to the quarterfinals where he's going to face Ren Narita.
Tremendous. He's sick.
Yeah, he's great. Jake Lee, coming off of his win over Yoshihashi, faced Hiroki Goto in the next round. This was a pretty inoffensive Jake Lee match. I wasn't a big fan of some of his other stuff this year. But I thought Goto got a pretty solid match out of him. I don't think it was like it knocked my socks off or anything, but I thought that it was good for what it was. Hiroki Goto picked up the win here. It was good to see Hiroki Goto back in form. He said that, the revolution has not ended here. Good to see him back after the injury last year, coming back to try to win the IWGP Championship. And he made a point of saying that he wants to win the V4 belt. That's a belt that he's never been able to hold. And so I think there's a lot of momentum around him heading into the quarterfinals. Callum Newman versus Hartley Jackson as well was on that same night. Callum Newman, of course, picked up the win over Hartley. Hiroki Goto is going to be facing Callum Newman. I kind of feel like Callum's going to move on, but I wouldn't be mad at Goto winning his quarterfinal match.
Yeah, now the momentum that Callum has coming into this and how he's been working feels like he's gonna get pretty high up there.
Yeah. But then this morning, we got Shota Umino taking on Yujiro Takahashi. When I saw that matchup, I was like, I don't know. But this match was actually better than it had any right to be. Shota Shota came in with the backstory with Yujiro of having the friendship with Yujiro as a kid, him playing catch with him, and he wants the Yujiro that he knew to get his redemption story, to leave these House of Torture crumb bums and come back and be the guy that he knows him as. And that played into this match. Like they had a good back and forth at one point, and then the House of Torture guys start coming down, and Yujiro waves them off, and I was like, oh, we're gonna have an ethical Yujiro Takahashi match here. And it sure seemed like that at one point. We had some great near falls, some great strike exchanges, and then Yujiro just hit Shota with a low blow, and House of Torture guys came in there anyway. Um, Up until like the final stretch of the match, I did really enjoy it for what it was. Um, but yeah, Shota fell for the okie doke. The House of Torture guys tried to cheat him, but fortunately, Shota Umino did pick up the win with the second chapter. He's going to move on to the quarterfinals. Main event though, Zack Sabre Jr. versus Ryohei Oiwa. This was exceptional. Really the best match of the tournament so far. No real surprise here. Uh, Oiwa has faced Zack Sabre Jr. 3 years in a row in this tournament. This was his attempt to finally beat his mentor. Uh, Really, really great technical wrestling throughout this thing. Oiwa is trying to out Zack Sabre Jr. by focusing on his knee throughout this match. That played into multiple pinning predicaments from Zack, where he couldn't exactly lock in the pin because his knee was hurting. Zack, of course, focused on Oiwa's arm throughout the match. Uh, yeah, just some really good exchanges of holds, like some great feats of strength from Oiwa. Um, I just continue to say this kid is going to be a big deal for New Japan eventually, man. He's got it. He's got the look. Um, he's versatile. He can do the match style of wrestling. He can do like high flying stuff when he wants to. Um, just a great wrestler all around. He really, really took Zack to his paces, forced Zack to reach for a rope break at one point. If you know Zack, Zack does not like to use rope breaks. He feels it's disgraceful. But Oiwa forced him to use the rope at one point to get out of a hole. But Zack Sabre Jr. did pick up the win here. He is going to move on to the quarterfinals. Really, really great match. Afterwards, Zack gave it up to Oiwa and said, not yet, but he's going to get there. And he's absolutely right. Oiwa will get there one day. But then, wouldn't be a Zack Sabre win if he didn't talk his shit on the way out. He was like, I am not just the best technical wrestler in the world. I am the best fucking wrestler in the world. I'm going to win a New Japan Cup. Interesting stat. He's won 2 New Japan Cups. They were all 4 years apart. We're officially 4 years removed from his last New Japan Cup win.
Damn.
Could be the setup for him to win another one. I don't think it is, but that is an interesting stat that he's won them 4 years apart.
Good story to be told. And he's working. I mean, since he became IWGP champion, Phil, he crossed into a different league as a worker, and it's just continuing to cross that. So I hear him saying he's the best wrestler in the world. He's up there for sure.
He's been incredible, bro.
It's crazy.
One of the best wrestlers in the company by far. It just easily. But yeah, the quarterfinals will start tomorrow morning. We've got all 4 quarterfinals matches are set. Yuya Uemura will be facing Shingo Takagi. Ren Narita versus Bolton Oleg. Hiroki Goto will be facing Callum Newman. And Shota Umino will be facing Zack Sabre Jr. in a Wrestle Kingdom rematch.
Aha. Who's winning this?
I kind of feel like Zack is going to move ahead, but I could see Shota winning. Shota has a good record on Zack in tournaments. I don't know. My pick to win the tournament is still Callum Newman. I'm not sure though.
After recent developments, you don't feel as strong.
I don't know. I would like to see Yuya win it, but I kind of feel like Callum's going to win it.
This would be a good accolade for Yuya because he's been working hard in this. But yeah, there's a couple ways you can go storyline wise, and the story that Callum has been telling coming into this, and the new leader and the new energy he's working behind, this would help him a lot.
Yeah, Yeah, some interesting booking decisions in the first round of this tournament. And
Absolutely.
it took us a second to get like some actually like great New Japan Cup matches, but I think we got 3 really good ones in the quarterfinals. Um, yeah, looking forward to the matchups in the quarterfinals. Looking forward to semifinals. Yeah, this thing is wrapping up pretty quickly. Final match of the tournament will be in a week, March
Wow.
21st.
Mm. Yeah, it's moving quickly. Time is going by hella crazy. It's weird out here.
Yeah, I mean the fact that they're already promoting the G1 and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, this is like that's all the way in July, and I was like, well, we still got time. We're gonna look around. It's gonna be May, and so
This time is flying by. We do not have a lot of time. March is already buzzing through here. It's crazy. I still get jealous every time I see the graphic for G1 in Chicago. I'm like, that's going to be such a good show.
very excited about that.
It's going to be such a good show.
the latest video I saw for it, Okada was helping to promote it, which definitely makes me think there will be an AEW wrestler in this tournament. I don't know what the story will be, but I do get the feeling there will be an AEW wrestler in this tournament.
Damn, who's it going to be? I want it to be Swerve, but I don't think it's going to be Swerve.
Swerve makes a lot. Swerve makes sense based on this main event that I'm very worried about for tonight. You've got some stuff you could do with Hangman outside of being AEW World Champion. That he's never done before. He's never entered and won a G1 before. Mm-hmm. Famously had the match with Okada in the G1 that kind of put him on the map. But he's never won a G1. He's never been IWGP World Champion as well. You can make that like his next big chase if he does not win on Sunday night.
The focus is off the AEW World Championship. He focuses in on something else. Okay, yeah, that could be a story.
Yeah. Some people in the chat are saying Josh Alexander. That'd be cool. Josh over there. Claudio. I don't know if I buy Claudio, but Claudio would be fine.
Claudio would rock. Yeah, but I don't. I think the CMLL stuff, he's pretty locked in over there. Mike Bailey, he's probably more of a Super Juniors guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's talked about wanting to do the best of Super Juniors again, so I think we could see that. Andrade in the G1, that's definitely the one I want to see.
The way he's been working, that's the one. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, that is the New Japan Cup. We'll have more on that next week. Hopefully I'm not coming in here next week doing the Gato.
I hope you're not either.
Well,
but I will not put it past him. He be acting wild.
Yeah, Ren Narita is the last member of House of Torture left in the tournament, so I think we've gotten most of the House of Torture stuff out the way. Hopefully.
The issue is he could get to the finals at this rate, and we could see a lot more going into it.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to make it all the way to the finals because, like I said, I think that Callum Newman is going to win, and I think Callum Newman is probably going to be the heel that makes it all the way to the finals, even if he loses. Yeah. Please don't do this like shenanigans and like I could see Ren beating Bolton Oleg, but like, come on, guys, like
heat, brother.
I know. My gut kind of tells me we're getting Yuya versus Ren Narita in the semifinals, and yeah.
Yeah, just saying that, hearing that out loud, I'm like, yeah, I could totally see that happening.
I could totally see it. Yeah, I would rather see Bolton versus Yuya in the semifinals personally, but kind of get the feeling that Ren Narita is going to get as close to the finals as humanly possible.
That's how I'm feeling too. Need that House of Torture, baby. Need that heat.
Send us in your super chats. Is your best way to get your chats read on this podcast. You can also send it to HumperChat at humperchats.com/Fightful.
We always appreciate your support. Y'all are the coolest. Y'all been submitting some super dope stuff today. Appreciate all the birthday wishes. Appreciate all the support you guys have been giving up. Real quick, I just want to say if you're in Los Angeles, Denise Salcedo's live show is tonight. I think there's like 11 tickets or something left, she told me. So if you want to pull up to the Hollywood Improv, that's happening in LA. If you're here for Revolution, that's going to be fun. Shout out to my homegirl. I'm going to be there. Y'all are dope.
I think we got all this. Well, no, we got one more. All right.
The other Mikey V says, you could tell Bandito versus Andrade is a real ROH match because they haven't done any building to it.
That's really
It'll
funny.
hit, but we could have done something different. That's really funny, but the match is going to hit. Yeah.
Yeah, no. They're just like, no, we're going off just vibes. And look, the vibes are the vibes. So
these vibes are heavy, so I'm not mad at you. Like, it's gonna work, but like we could have told a little bit of story going into there. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Why we need stories, man?
Vibes, maybe.
Why we need vegetables? Just put some meat on the plate.
Straight up. I don't need no salad with my spaghetti. Just put the spaghetti on there.
Yeah. It's a good place we could run through this Revolution card. AEW Revolution will be coming to LA. Crypto Arena, Staples, if people still call it that.
Absolutely. Thank you for that.
We talked about last year. Revolution is really, to me, the most consistent AEW pay-per-view. Mm-hmm. And when you look at this card, it's like, yeah, this is probably going to be another banger. Really loaded card. Lots of wrestling here. I think we got 13 matches total, counting the pre-show. But yeah, it looks like a really strong card. Other than one thing that I'm very, very concerned about. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't have many complaints coming into the show. I thought the Go Home show on Dynamite was really good. They've been on a streak of great Dynamites so far. And I thought the crowd was fantastic in San Jose.
Yeah, I had an amazing time in San Jose. Both of the Cali crowds, the Sacramento crowd and the San Jose crowd have been really hot. I'm like, shout out to California, making some noise out there, making the shows better. Yeah, Revolution has a special place in my heart already. Last year was between Revolution and All In for my favorite shows. Just the energy around Revolution last year, that cage match, just something about LA just really hit hard. And they have a couple of matches on the show like this tomorrow that I think could do that same type of vibe. So I'm really excited about this.
Yeah. We got the Blackjack Battle Royal for the AEW National Championship. Ricochet, of course, will be in the mix, defending his belt. So far, Tommaso Ciampa is the only wrestler announced. And then we've got 19 more wrestlers TBA. I got to assume Jack is going to be in this match. Jack has been embroiled in this feud with Ricochet for a few weeks, and he's just got a pin over him. So I have to assume he's going to be in this match. Probably will get some surprises. Maybe this is where we'll see Shelton. We haven't seen Shelton in a minute. I know Bobby had just said recently on social media that he's ready to go. So maybe we see the Hurt Syndicate return here.
Oh yeah, that'll kind of make a lot of sense because the initial battle royal to win the title was kind of focused around them. So if they come back to confront Ricochet, that would make a lot of sense. Love the work that Ricochet's been doing with the Demand recently. I thought they have a really fun match on Collision tonight that was taped on Wednesday. And I kind of want to keep the party going because I don't think they've really tapped into what the belt potential is, Phil. I think we talked about it before, they kind of shift the focus of what that belt was going to be to the world championship. Like Max has been on the indies. Max has been doing the things that they said the national title was going to be. And I'm like, why don't they just also do that? Because Ricochet has been killing. They've announced a couple matches. He's gone over the place, but I think there's more that could be utilized to this is a pre-show match, so I don't know how far they're going to go into like debuts and things like that, but it's going to be interesting to see what the field is.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see what the field is. I believe the Blackjack Battle Royal, that's the one where 5 wrestlers come in at a time, and then the last reveal is the Joker. Yeah, I mean, you could put the Rascals in the mix as a part of one of these big groups coming in.
Iron Reed.
Would be fun to see Myron in the mix. I'm back and forth on do I think Ricochet is gonna lose here because I feel like Ricochet still got more to do with this belt. I could understand if they went with Jack. Because if anybody in this match is gonna beat it, it'll probably be Jack Perry. But
Right.
I kind of feel like Ricochet is gonna retain.
I kind of feel like that too, because kind of the setup. I feel like they're gonna give it to Jack maybe, but in a one-on-one match, I don't think he'll win it in this way. I think Ricochet is gonna use the battle royal to be able to escape and get the win in the end.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think this is gonna set up more chase for Jack Perry and Ricochet coming out of this match.
Rico.
Got a Big Boom AJ, QT Marshall versus
Okay.
the Infantry at
All
tag
right.
team match. When Big Boom AJ was saying that he's gonna be in this match, be on this show, I was like, wait, is he gonna be in the Blackjack Battle Royal? Because they hadn't announced this match yet. But now this makes more sense. He's gonna be in the tag team match. Good to see the Infantry on the card.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure this will be what it is. Fun pre-show match.
I mean, getting my homies Carly Bravo and the Captain Sean Dean on the card hits for me hard. I mean, the opponents should be fun and interesting. They always have like a certain kind of energy around Big Boom AJ and all that stuff. So just to see the homies get on the card, I think is dope. Infantry should win, Phil, or what? No? I don't know what this means.
Yeah, I think Boom and Doom are gonna win. I mean, I feel like the Infantry should win, but
I mean, because they're champions.
Yeah, I definitely think Boom and Doom are gonna win.
Yeah, me too.
Willow Nightingale is pulling double duty on this show. Really cool. Out of any of the double champions, that she gets the honor of doing that on a pay-per-view. I think that's a good sign for where we're going with Willow Nightingale for the rest of this year, because I have been looking around like, look at what you got in this woman. Like, and when you see her other places, like when you see her wrestling CMLL, or like when she had the Pro Wrestling Eve match over the weekend, you see how people feel about her. Yeah, you got to really push this woman as a singles wrestler.
Yeah, she needs to be utilized more. When they were kind of hiding her away or whatever they were doing didn't make sense, because like seeing her this week against Persephone, and when you could just see her solo really in her element, it's like, why is she hiding away anyway? She still has it. That 4-way women's match from the couple weeks ago, same thing. It's like, no, if you let Willow be Willow, she's really going to cook. So I understand them giving her double duty today. Now, will she leave with both of these belts, Phil? That's the real question.
I think this is the setup for her to drop the tag titles, if I had to guess.
This is it, huh?
Willow will be facing Lena Cross for the TBS title on the pre-show. I think Willow is going to retain in a match on the pre-show, but that's going to play.
Maybe they'll weaken her or something for the next match.
Yeah, that's going to play into what I assume the next match is going to be. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the last match on the pre-show, and then we get the tag match as like the first or second match on the show.
They're really going to stack the odds against Willow, and it's not going to work out for her. But I see her the same thing. She's going to retain the TBS championship. I think they're going to weaken her, maybe beat her up after the match, and then when she gets to the tag match, that's it.
Yes, that's what I think as well.
Nice knowing you.
Yeah, cool spot for Lena Cross. Glad that she's in this spot with Willow Nightingale. Cool. And I do think this may set up, if they do win here, put a potential match between Willow and Megan Bayne, which, if that's the match come Dynasty, sign me up.
Yeah, because that feels like who's gonna beat Willow for that TBS championship if that is gonna happen, and I'm all for that. Their couple of showdowns already have been super dope.
Yeah. But yeah, then on the main card, we've got FDR taking on the Young Bucks in Los Angeles for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. I don't know how to predict this match. I do think the match is going to be good. I can see it going either way. FDR is in a good spot as a heel tag team. I've been enjoying a lot of what they do with Stokely. But I can also understand going with the Bucks and moving forward and having them as big babyface champions coming out of this. It still feels like we've got like a Christian and Cope match at some point. with
Yep.
FTR. I
Mhm.
don't know if they need to be champions to get that match out of the way though. So I don't know. I could go either way. My gut is kind of telling me that the Bucks are going to win, but I'm not very confident in that pick.
I kind of feel like FTR should get heat on them and beat them. Like you guys know me. I'm the biggest. They're my favorite tag team of all time. But I kind of feel like with the tag team landscape, with the division and how it sits, and the teams coming up, like the Young Bucks as tag team champions going against everybody would rock my world, of course. But I just feel like with the story that FTR has been telling, how they've been moving with Stokely, them getting heat on the Young Bucks in LA and moving forward might be the best story for those tag team championships. So I'm going with FTR.
Yeah, I mean, I
Strange
could.
enough, that's crazy.
Yeah, I could see Christian and Cope returning on
Yeah,
Sunday night as well.
also.
So
Mhm.
I don't know. Again, I'm
It is
not
LA. They
confident.
do like to come back in LA, so.
Yeah, I'm not
Mhm.
confident in my pick. So we shall see.
But if the Bucks win, I'm gonna go ham. I love the Bucks. They're my favorite tag team of all time. So I don't know. But I feel like FTR, because that Cope and Christian thing's kind of sitting in the back, just looming.
Yes, yes. Got John Moxley taking on Konosuke Takeshita in a no time limit match for the AEW Continental Championship. This match is going to hit. Definitely
Yes.
one of the matches I'm looking forward to most on this show. This has got to be it, right? This has got to be where you put the belt on Takeshita. Um, I've been saying for the longest, you got to officially make this guy a baby face. I mean, he basically is a baby face
Hmm.
at this point, but he's
Hmm.
still a part of the Don Callis family. Um, I feel like winning the Continental Championship is going to be the thing that sets him off on his own, and we're probably not. We're probably going to head back to attempting to merge these belts again and bringing back the unified championship, if I had to guess.
I mean, if we're still trying to tell the story of Takeshita and Okada, it makes sense for tonight would be the night that Takeshita wins the championship from John Moxley. Moxley has been on the run of a lifetime, you guys. Like this guy continuously gets better as a pro wrestler. Like post this last AEW world title run, and him just kind of be like, I'm gonna start being in with all the hoopers, actually, since I'm not working with the top guys, has been tremendous for him. He's been working crazy. And I think this kind of build up to this showdown with Takeshita has been awesome. And him putting Takeshita over here, I think, is the right move. So yeah, I think Takeshita wins the big belt finally, and this is it. This is the start. They tease something on Wednesday, and they keep the tension is building with Takeshita and the Don Callis family. So it feels like we're coming to a head here.
Yeah, Echezero was not happy with Takeshita when Takeshita didn't want to be involved in his
You didn't like that
shenanigans this
shit.
week. He was not happy about that at all. It feels like the second this gets set off and Don makes the call, Echezero and Okada are going to be sitting rubbing their hands together like, I couldn't wait. I've been sick of this dude.
Absolutely. Been waiting. Been waiting for the call, especially Okada. He's like, y'all been treating this guy like he's me. Can't wait.
Yeah. So yeah, I assume Takeshi's going to pick up the win here. I don't know where we go from here with Moxley, but what a turnaround for him last year. He's been on an incredible run. Uh, yeah, I mean, it's Mox. They'll find something.
Absolutely. He has nothing to worry about.
Yeah. We've got Andrade Alito taking on Bandito, which was the match we talked about earlier. All vibes here, but man, in front of the LA crowd, this is going to be a heater. I mean, I don't know how this isn't going to be match of the night. Like, it's already a strong pick for match of the night. But very much looking forward to this. I don't know. This one's kind of hard to pick as well because, Bandito is champion.
Right.
I feel like Andrade needs the win more, though.
He does. But this one's a hard one. A really, really hard one. Because I feel like momentum is on Andrade's side. And where we're going with this year, he should move forward. But Bandito, man, I think it's not that we forget, but like soon as this match kicks off and Bandito goes into superhero mode, it's gonna be like, hey, give this guy the belt. Like that's how he changes the trajectory of things. So it's like going in, I feel like Andrade could do it, but it's gonna change so quickly with Bandito, you know?
Yeah. Andrade is my pick to win. Andrade is at least who I want to win. So we shall see.
Yeah, definitely. That's gonna, like Phil said, almost impossible for it not to be match of the night. Like somebody's gonna have to be cooking to beat this match.
Yes. Brody King will be taking on Swerve Strickland as well. I thought the Brody and Swerve segment from this week was really great. Swerve coming out there as a hooded masked man was very, very funny to me. And then Brody, Brody just snapping the chain in half, and the look on Swerve's face when he's looking around afterwards, and he tries to run out of there. All of that stuff made Brody look great. Very excited that Brody is going to be on this show. West Coast guy as well. I'm sure he's going to get a great reaction in Crypto Arena. But yeah, I think Swerve's going to win. I still think we've got more to do with Swerve and Kenny Omega. So I don't think the Swerve is going to lose anytime soon.
That's what Denise and I were having an argument on one of the watch alongs about this match because she's like, Brody needs the win. I'm like, you can't have did the promos that Swerve has did and been talking the way he's did, saying he's the most dangerous, and him not coming out of this looking like the most dangerous. And like Brody, yes, he needs to win. He needs all this stuff. He needs to be established. But in this story right now, Swerve needs to reiterate and confirm that he's the most dangerous guy. And that's why he needs to win in some kind of incredible heat-getting LA fashion, you know?
Yes. I mean, he just beat Kenny Omega, first of
Right.
all. I don't see him going off beating Kenny Omega
Right.
to losing to Brody King. And then this is
Right
really
there.
his first big match as a heel. I don't see him losing. Nah, I think he's going to win.
Beating Kenny, then losing to almost anybody immediately afterwards is a crazy move. So, yeah. That point right there says it.
And I'm sure he's going to do something. He's going to cheat to win or something. So I'm sure Brody will come out of this looking fine, but I don't see Swerve losing here.
He shouldn't.
Yeah. Tekla will be defending her AEW Women's World Championship in a 2 out of 3 falls match against Chris Stadlander. I believe it is the first ever 2 out of 3 falls match for the women in AEW.
Oh, sick.
I think this is a good spot for her and Statlander. Statlander has had a few of these first with the company. We know how she gives it up. We know what her track record is at pay-per-views. She doesn't really miss. I expect this to be a strong match. Tekla is really coming to her own. She's been extremely confident since she won a championship. She's getting more and more over with the audience. They continue to do what I have begged this company to do with the women. Put them in front of a live crowd. Let them talk. That's how they're going to get better. You don't know what you have with these women unless you put them out there in front of the crowd and let them talk. And Tekla has been thriving on Collision in front of the live crowd. Please do this with more of your women. It can't hurt. Like, you see what it did with Willow when you allowed her to cut promos in front of the live audience. Do it with more of the women, man. Please.
We're seeing it in real time, Phil. That's my favorite part. Is like every time Tekla cuts one of these great in-ring promos, people are like, see, if you just get like, we're seeing it in real time. If you invest in a woman, if you give them the opportunity to cook, they're going to do it. Tekla has been amazing these last couple of weeks, all because they're giving her the opportunity to talk, all because they're giving her the opportunity to show who she is, her personality, and who her character is. I love this match. I love the women being like, give us a match to show we can hoop, because they've already showed that they can brawl. They've already had the strap match. They've already had the bloody thing. This is going to be like one of them spirited contests. We don't know who's going to win, a back and forth type of thing, like really getting into it. But I'm a huge Chris Statlander fan, gigantic. I'm one of my favorite wrestlers in AEW, but momentum and what Tekla's moving with right now, undeniable, dog. Like, we got to keep this going. Put a mic in her hand on Wednesday again. Like, this has been great.
Yeah, I think Tekla's going to win here. I think the stipulation is in her favor because you got to assume Sisters of Sin are going to play a part in one of these pinfalls.
Yeah.
It's going to go to 3. It's wrestling. But I do think Tekla is going to pick up the win here, and I don't think she should lose. I think they've still got more meat on the bones with this title reign. When she mentioned Mercedes this week, I was like, oh no, we've got to continue to get this. Like, there's a Tony match they can do.
Oh yeah,
She cannot drop this belt until Queen Amanat is back. We cannot move on from this title reign and
run
not
it.
do a Queen Amanata match. Like, I don't know what the status is on Amanata, but we need that match.
Amanada's been online. It feels like she's getting closer, but I don't think there's anything official. Like, we're ready. We're ready for that. They have to run that back at least one time. Yeah, I think there's just so much story that Tekla can tell still. There's a lot of contenders that I think are going to work a little bit better against her. So I feel like she's going to get the victory.
Yeah, but yeah, very confident that this is going to be a good match, though.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Don Callis family defending the
Of course.
AEW World Trios Championship against the team of Jet Speed and Mystico. It kind of feels like they had Jet Set Radio drop the Jet Set Rodeo, drop the belts to get Hangman out of the mix and then put Mystico here. I'm not mad at that.
Nope.
And also, not mad at all at Mark Davis getting a win. Well deserved for him. A guy that has had to deal with some terrible, terrible luck. Getting over here as a part of a tag team. And while you're injured, your tag team partner ends up becoming one of the most interesting wrestlers in the company. And, you know, unfortunately, like, he's had to come out from under that, but every time they've given this guy the ball to run with, he's been incredible. He's been having good singles matches. I thought the stuff he was doing with Doyle was working. Then unfortunately Doyle got injured. So glad that this has worked out for him, that he is a champion currently. Coincidentally, in a trio with Kyle Fletcher. But
I don't know how we got here, but we're here.
But yeah, I think Don Callis family is gonna pick up the win.
Yeah, the Mark Davis story is so kind of inspiring, I think, as if you're a wrestler and you're watching him and like he keeps kind of running into hardships, but he never gets discouraged. He just comes back better. Like after this Doyle stuff, you would think, damn, I'm down. He's seeing his tag team partner become like the best TV wrestler that there is. And like you could be like, damn, what about me? But it doesn't feel like he's a what about me. He's just like, let me wrestle too. I'm trying to work. And every time he's been out there, it's hit. So him being in a trios with his partner, I think is awesome. This championship thing, Phil, are they ever gonna that you have to be a champion to be another champion in AEW? Like, what is the deal here? Why do they keep doing this to us?
I wish they wouldn't.
Why do they do this?
It is what it is. Yeah, I'm happy for Mark Davis, but like, yeah, continuing to do this double championship thing, you don't have to. But I do believe Don Callis family is going to pick up the win. They're going to end the night draped in gold because Takeshita's probably going to pick up the win as well.
That's also why I'm thinking, because if we do the Takeshita turn, which I feel like is more likely than doing the Kevin Knight turn, I don't think they'll do two turns, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even confident that they're going to do the Takeshita turn here. It's definitely coming. But yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, man, Jet Speed has also had a great run in the last few weeks. Kevin Knight has had some great TV matches. Man, Speedball Kyle Fletcher from this week, just amazing. I mean, how many times have we seen Kyle Fletcher do this on TV, have like these amazing TV matches? And Speedball is Speedball. Like, I think people have forgotten because he's been doing the tag team stuff and he's been playing his role very well. But at one point, this guy was one of the hottest indie wrestlers in the world for a reason, because he was having these kind of matches. And yeah, he was phenomenal on Wednesday. I think this match is going to be a lot of fun. Adding Mystico to the mix. I mean, this is a star-studded match.
I mean, Phil, I got to watch that match with Dave Meltzer. I was couple rows behind Dave Meltzer. Like, how could you? What's better than that, big dog? Just knowing that, like, when it started getting into high gear, I'm like, damn, we're watching a 5-star match with the 5-star match guy. And like just coming into that realization was like, this is fun. But yeah, these guys, I tweeted. You guys probably have seen my tweet. I think Kyle Fletcher is now the best TV wrestler. Like maybe because of more opportunities or proximity or whatever it is, but like I think Takeshita had amazing run. He just doesn't have as many TV matches. Darby Allin was up there for me too, but like Kyle Fletcher, between this match, the Tommaso Ciampa matches, those are like the two best TV matches of the year so far for me. And like watching it up close and personal, because like that's a smaller venue. AEW's been in more intimate venues, and like just seeing how this guy's a class above. And Mike Bailey at one point was like my favorite wrestler in the world, and like he cooked in this. But seeing how Kyle Fletcher works, Phil, seeing how he plays offense and defense and the little things and timing, and he knows where to be, and he knows when to look at the crowd, and he knows when to just every little thing. This guy gets it. I think he's, what is the word I'm looking for? Underutilized. Like he's cooking, but like he should be this guy should be in the world title scene. Like they're not doing enough with him. I think like this guy might be the best wrestler in your company. And like,
he's a double champion though.
He's a double champion.
He's a double champion. So they're doing quite a bit with him.
Yeah.
And we did get the MJF segment on Wednesday. That I thought was great as well.
I like that.
If this leads to him eventually getting a match against Max, that could be big for him, man. Well deserved.
Max ain't stupid either. He sees what he's like. Look, I need some of that. I totally understand, and you do. You need to be on that side. Y'all are the young guys out here. The future is about y'all. Like, get in there, Max.
Yeah,
or get Kyle in there is the thing.
Yeah, the Meltzer stuff was very funny. People being like, "Look at him at an AEW show. He's so biased." It's like he covers wrestling and he went to a wrestling show. I don't think it's that deep, guys. Like, I don't.
When WWE's in town, he goes to those shows too. You guys, it's not like a big secret. I don't know.
Can you imagine being one of these like big like media biased people spinning narratives this week and then being more mad about Dave being front row than that report about WWE asking ESPN to not do letter grades anymore? You look crazy. Like
that coupled with whatever the Ricky Saint stuff was, and they took down the clip because of backlash. I'm like, wait, what's happening here? Hold on. Like they keep saying these things, Phil, and I don't think people are really hearing what they're saying, because the letter grade thing is insane. Like that's crazy as hell.
Dude, as long as I've been at Bleacher Report, and when Bleacher Report was initially distributing the AEW pay-per-views through the app, and I had to hear every week, "Oh, you write for Bleacher Report, so of course you're biased to AEW. Oh, of course you're going to be more high on AEW because you work for Bleacher Report. You work for Bleacher Report, blah, blah, blah." If this ever came out about Bleacher Report that we were intentionally putting positive letter grades on AEW reviews, or they asked us to not put letter grades on things, we would have never heard the end of it.
You would look insane, Phil, if you came out and you're like, you know what, WWE told us not to, so we just stopped doing it. Like, no, that would look crazy. And yeah, it's just, everything about it is it's kind of embarrassing. I don't want to stay on this point, but I think it just looks crazy. Salute to Andreas, man, that writes the reviews. And I mean, for them to do that, Andreas is mostly fair. Like a lot of the discourse that came out from the WrestlePalooza review, and just because he gave them a C, and the show wasn't that good. I thought a C was a C show.
Fair. I thought it was fair, and people were like, I also feel like, you know, this became a big deal because the internet made such a big deal out of that review.
Absolutely.
And I don't think, you know, I'm sure like WWE wouldn't have been like thrilled about it, but I think the fact that the internet made such a big deal of it also probably made them madder about it.
That's the point I'm landing on, Phil, because they've been telling us since I've watched wrestling that they don't care about the internet. Like even recently, on Real, every time they talk, they're like, we don't care about that shit. What do? They're just talking, but they care so much. They change storylines. They bring new belts. Like if the internet talks, the IWC doesn't mean shit. Dude, they care so much about the IWC.
The internet don't matter, right?
That's what they keep saying, but around every corner, it matters so much.
Yeah, Dave don't matter, but you know we're talking about him on commentary. We're talking about star ratings on our show. But Dave don't matter though, right?
None of this matters. With the internet, we've never seen it. And then they're like, oh, the internet, there was a lot of backlash. So we took that down. I'm like, wait, these things don't add up though. Thought you didn't care what the internet said.
Yeah, yeah. A lot around that is just crazy. But again, the usual people doing the media is so biased, media is so fake, and it's just like, yeah, but y'all are the main ones. Tony Khan's paying people and all this other stuff, but this, quiet about this. Interesting how that works.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can't wait to get to Vegas and talk to Andreas. I need the scoop, brother.
Yeah, man. I texted
I
him
just like
recently.
Andreas so much. I hope I just like, he didn't
Great
deserve
guy.
this. He's awesome.
Great guy. I'm sure this doesn't affect his work, but it's just one of those things like, yeah, maybe we don't want to put this over here. And then somebody else pointed out he's still grading the UFC pay-per-views, which is a funny part of this, but
Same umbrella.
yeah. Yeah, maybe just scoot him over here. Just like don't be so loud about it. Yeah, just tell us what you think, but just maybe not put a letter grade on it. I don't know.
Well, I mean, what are letter grades anyways? Who needs those?
Who needs grades? Timeless Tony Storm will be taking on Marina Shafir. Everyone from both the conglomeration and the Death Riders will be banned from ringside. Really great that we got 3 women's matches on this show. I think this is the benefit of having someone as popular as Tony Storm. It's
Absolutely.
LA. You're gonna have a big match for her here. And they've really been doing this, building this Marina and Tony stuff since the Blood and Guts match. It is kind of crazy that she's still in this feud with Marina. But what a great opportunity for Marina getting a pay-per-view match with Tony Storm. Well deserved for her. She's really been the heart and soul of the Death Riders, and
Absolutely.
she's improved leaps and bounds. So, really happy she's getting this opportunity. But I do think Tony Storm is going to pick up the win here.
I mean, last year Revolution was people matches of the year were the Tony Storm and Mariah May match. Like they still bring it up of Revolution. So she's kind of LA. It hits something special for Tony Storm. Her having a big singles match makes a lot of sense. They've been stretching this. I didn't think they could stretch it so long. That they've been getting every cent, every piece of juice out of this feud, and I'm not mad at it. I think Marina has tremendously benefited from it. Her being next to Mox and absorbing that knowledge and the other guys, but then being with Tony and being able to lock into that and more women's division stuff, I think has been great for Marina. And she might get some heat and pull it out tonight. Like I'm not completely against that. Like I think Tony deserves the win because I think they need to move her back into being something and somebody. But like Marina might pull it out. I don't know. You never know.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think this is the end of this feud. I think
This is
you've
it.
got to put a cap on this. I think Tony beats Marina here and either moves back into the tag division or becomes one of the next challengers for Tekla.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Speaking of tag division, Babes of Wrath will be defending the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship against Megan Bain and Lena Cross. When you see the way Megan and Cross look together, yeah, big imposing tag team. They look incredible
They look
together.
great.
Yeah, I think this is the night. I think this is the night you put the tag belt on Megan and Lena Cross. Um, Unfortunately, Penelope is not going to reap the benefits of this tag team. But yeah, I think you gotta strap up Megan when you see like
That's
what
it.
she's doing in a lot of these multi women matches. When you see her other places, like in the CMLL match with Olympia and some of the other stuff she's been doing, it's like, yeah, y'all got to get to it with her. Y'all got to put some gold on her.
She is a big presence. Like when she's on the GCW cards, Phil, like she feels like a big presence. When she's walking around, she looks like it just everything hits for her. It's that time. I think they've had a slow enough build up to establish who she really is, but it's championship time. Strap her up. I'm really unfortunate about Penelope, but I think like this group, she's ready for some kind of championship. She's pretty close to a singles championship too, but tag team championships, it's time.
Yeah, I agree. I'm sure that the pre-show match is going to play into this somehow, and yeah, we're probably going to move on with Willow. I wouldn't be surprised if Megan is going to be one of her opponents moving on after this as
Mhm.
well. But yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time to move forward with Megan and Linda Cross as tag champions.
Definitely.
Um, Orion Ben is saying that Tony is going to win and then Killer Kelly will debut. Um, Killer Kelly debuting in AEW would be cool, but just the idea of Killer Kelly showing up here in AEW after she did her like um, lesbian stuff over there in TNA, and then Tony Storm cannot wait. It feels like soon as Killer Kelly showed up, like Tony would be like, "Oh, you're here."
Like, you definitely understand this stuff. Yeah, I think that would be dope. Like, I want to see Killer Kelly here, but like a big debut against Tony Storm, I wouldn't count on it. She deserves something like that, but I don't know if this right now is the moment, you know?
Mm. Yes, that's a good point, Shane Monster. I did not think of that because they've been doing this backstage
Oh,
storyline of somebody has been sending Mina flowers. That
okay.
would be really interesting if it's been Killer Kelly all this time sending her flowers.
Maybe y'all are on something that I didn't know. Okay, I hear y'all.
I didn't think of that. That would be
Mhm.
a good storyline to go on from here.
That is pretty good.
Uh, we've got a trios match: Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy, and returning
Roger
Roderick Strong
Strongbow. Mhm.
will be facing the Dogs, David Finlay, Clark Connors, and of course Gabe Kidd, fresh off of 2 years in the dojo.
Yeah, I like the dog's energy. Like, those white boys, they be doing something, man. Gabe's funny. I like his entrance. I think it's dope. I think Dave Finley, seeing him in person, I was like, oh yeah, he fits in here. Like, it all came together. Like, I understand why he chose the way that he does, because he just feels like a tighter fit here in AEW, especially with the guys he's been getting down with. Um, Darby's been too quiet, Phil. Like, is this like a big Darby spot, or like he's just been too? I don't know. I feel like something crazy is gonna happen.
Yeah, I feel like Darby's gonna do something crazy. Orange Cassidy and Roddy here. I'm still not sure on Roddy. Roddy coming back and being like, "Yeah, look, I like the conglomeration. I like you guys. I still don't know if I trust you, Roddy. I don't know."
I think even this week was just like, I want to be the one to do this to Orange Cassidy. I'm not gonna let y'all. Like, it kind of had that energy of like, I could beat this fool up. He's my person, but you guys can't do this.
Yeah, would not be surprised if he still turns on his team or it still
Mhm.
turns on Orange Cassidy. Um, I don't know about the Dogs losing here. Like this is their first big pay-per-view match with the company. Um, I don't see them losing. I don't think it would harm them that much if they lose, but I
Mhm.
don't see them losing.
Yeah, no, I think it's too early for them to suffer a loss here. And I think they need kind of a big victory over kind of some established AEW guys. So it makes sense for them to get the victory here. The
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah, I think the Dogs are going to pick up the win, but this should be a fun tag team. I thought Finlay and Gabe Kidd were great in their match this week. Showed a lot of chemistry. I think Clark is underrated. Clark pulling up with the tire iron and hitting Orange Cassidy in the back of the head with the sunglasses was crazy. But yeah, I think the Dogs are going to pick up the W.
I do love Clark's American TV look, because he looks kind of like a movie action star or something, some kind of whatever he's going for, it's working.
He looks like a henchman in one of those movies. Like he looks like one of the henchmen that pulled up like at one of these like noir detective films. Just like yeah, I'll go do the dirty work. That's why, like I said, when he pulled up with the tie iron, I was like, all right.
Definitely a dirty work guy. Like, he'd be with another big bald guy. Like, he's a sidekick of that guy. Like, he looks like that. Not Gabe Kidd,
Yeah,
but a bigger bald guy.
yeah. He looks like one of the henchmen from like Nice Guys or one of those movies like
Hmm.
that.
Yes. Nice guys. Great pool.
Yeah, and then of course the main event will be a last chance Texas Death Match for the AEW World Championship. MJF will be taking on Hangman Adam Page, who has vowed that he will never challenge for the AEW World Championship again
Why did he
if
say
he
that?
cannot win this match. I am very concerned about the outcome of this match. I don't know where you go with Hangman as a character if he is out of the world title contention. I mean, this has really been his entire drive for the entire
Mhm.
time he's been with this company. I mean, from the first press conference on to like, I mean, everything he said in the promo with Max initially, and how he was saying that this championship means more, probably means more to the two of us than anybody else here. Like your
Right.
need for validation, I see a lot of myself in you, and I think that's a great story. But it's kind of hard to not think about like how negatively this impacted Cody's run with the company, and how
I mean,
that
people
was
still
real.
talk about that part for Cody. They're like, that was
Yeah,
kind of a death blow from the jump, essentially.
yeah, and how that was really one of the first like unforced errors for AEW. Really, what
Mhm.
I feel like is the worst unforced error in the history of this company.
I agree.
um, and I
I
mean,
agree.
when you think about like wrestling logic, and like this is a babyface coming in with all of the advantages on his side. It's his signature match. He's saying that I will never challenge again. He's already beat Max twice. It feels
The
like Max
odds
is
are
winning.
against him. Yeah, yeah. All these odds are against Hangman Adam Page. Like he thought he set this up to win, but he really set this up to lose. That's the only thing that's kind of hard. It's like, where do you go, like you said? And if you say it's essentially like the same thing with Swerve. Like if Swerve talks all that, world's most dangerous wrestler here talks all this, and then Brody just beats him. It's like, well, why did you say all that? And that's what it could potentially feel like with Max, because like, I mean, I guess the initial place Hangman could go is being a heel. So this sends him into a spiral. He hates this. He thought he was going to be this nice, honorable guy, but Max drove him to the other side. So this match could lead to that. But
Yeah,
I don't know if I love it. You know?
yeah. It very much feels like this is Max's match to win. This would
Yes.
give him the ultimate bragging rights over Hangman. The fact that he be the guy that keeps him out of the world title picture. Um,
But do we want
permanent.
him out of the world title picture is my thing.
No, I think it'd be different if he was like, well, I'll never challenge as long as you're champion.
Yes. That's what I thought he was
But
going to say on the initial promo.
yeah, to say he's never going to challenge again. And I mean, I think like I think the crazy thing about this is we're like what 8 months removed from the biggest win of his career at All In, and
Yeah.
this is where we are with this character. I don't really understand that, and I mean, you can make the argument that Hangman has always been a better chaser. Neither of his title runs were that great. I think the second one was better. I didn't love the way it ended, but he's kind of a better chaser. And I mean, given his character, this is very on brand for him. He does very reckless and impetuous
Yeah.
things. I
Yeah.
mean, burning down a house because he's upset with somebody. I mean,
Mhm.
everything this guy has done for most of his time with AEW. He's a very reckless guy. So to make this kind of gamble is on brand for him. But
Yeah, he is a like actions first, questions later thing, and it has came to bite him in the ass pretty often. So this does fall along that same line.
absolutely. And I mean, when you think about like how Bowley came out and was like, I want to be the first champion, and then lost to Chris Jericho
Mhm.
at the first Double or Nothing. Yeah, this makes sense, but I don't know, man. I don't know how you come out from under the stipulation. I think if anybody can do it, Hangman can. I think you can do a really interesting story with him, and he can come out of the other side of this, but I just don't know why you would want to do it.
I'm just like what you said a couple minutes ago. The one of the best parts of Hangman Adam Page is the chase. And if you eliminate the chase, then what are we doing? Oh, he can't even chase now. So what do you mean?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Like, why did they do this?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I do
It
think
benefits
MJF.
Max though. Max is gonna look good at the end of this. You like getting the
Yeah,
big win, proving Hangman wrong.
yeah, you do still have Kenny Omega as well in the midst. Kenny Omega has been saying that he wants to challenge for the world title, and it feels like the match with Max is the big match.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. If he loses here, I hope they have a plan. I hope this isn't just like let's do something for shock value and then we don't know where we're going with Hangman as a character. Hopefully, there's a plan if he loses, but
Because where do you go? I don't even know. What do you hit back with Swerve? You can't go back to Swerve, right?
no. Do you think Swerve costs him this match?
I've been seeing a lot of people saying that. Um, why would he? What's his motivation?
Uh, Another reason to, keep the feud going with Kenny Omega. That's another thing to,
Okay, yeah. No, that's a good one. Because the
yeah.
whole thing was it kind of started off Kenny being like, "Who the fuck is Swerve? Like, why are you hanging out with this fool?" Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I hear that.
I don't know if I would
Mhm.
love that idea, but I don't know.
I
We
don't.
shall
I
see.
don't think Swerve should be involved in it. I think is where I've landed, but I could be sold on it. I could be sold
Yeah,
on it.
I could see it. I could see Swerve being a part of it, but I feel like if Max wins, see how do you? Because that's the other thing as well. How do you get around the fact that like the whole reasoning of doing this kind of match is so that Max cannot rely on his usual ways to win. He can't
Right.
cheat. Like he's got to wrestle Hangman style of match. How do you get around that and give Max the win? I don't know, but I do. I don't know. I do think Max is going to win here, guys.
Because Max's whole thing is he doesn't want to get in the weeds in the mix. He doesn't want to be doing that hardcore shit. So how are you gonna? What's the story? I mean, that's fun since they've had a few matches before. They're gonna have to try to tell a different story, but that stipulation, I'm never gonna like it. That's it. No matter how they try to spin it, like Hangman, if he doesn't win, then what are we doing? And I don't think he's gonna win. So like, what are we doing?
Very big gamble to take with possibly your best homegrown star. Why would you want to take him out of the title picture?
It
But
didn't work the last time, Phil. Why are we doing it again? It didn't work. It's not like they were like, yeah, the Cody thing, that was great. Let's try it again. It didn't work then. Nobody wanted it.
yeah, I mean, there's other things you can do with him. You can make him a tag team wrestler. You can put him in a contention for a TNT title and all these other things. But again, this is Hangman Adam Page. Why would you not want him in a world title picture? I don't get it. But like I said, there's other, side quests you can do. Maybe he's gonna go off and be in the G1. Maybe he's gonna do more stuff with New Japan or do other things. I don't know, but very concerning. I do not feel good about this stipulation at all.
I don't like it. And I'm interested to see how they kind of, because I guess there's a legion of fans that do think Hangman's going to win and they are going to bite on some stuff. But like, I'm interested in the story of the match.
It definitely raises the stakes.
It does.
Um,
It does.
and it makes yeah, it definitely adds some intrigue to the main event. But
Because I guess if they just had this same match and there were no stakes, if they were just like, I'll challenge you to a last man standing match, and then if it does nothing matters if I lose, it wouldn't have hit as hard. It's gonna hit a little bit harder because there is the dumbass stipulation on it. So I guess that works.
hey, you could have just did the Andrade match like I wanted, but
Or that. Yeah, or that.
I don't know. But yeah, that is AEW Revolution. Should be a really fun show. Looking forward to that Sunday night. And then we'll be back to review that next week.
Mhm.
Yeah, let us know what you think the stipulation. Send us a super chat. Let us know what you think the possible outcome could be.
Even after our conversation, I still have no confidence in what's gonna happen. Like, I don't know. I'm still like, but what are they gonna do though?
Yeah, yeah.
They're painting themselves into a corner. You did this already. I'm just like, you have the stats
Yeah.
with a big baby face. Look where he is at now, you guys. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I think even if you're like a big like Cody detractor, even if you don't like Cody, like it'd be hard to deny that looking at what he's doing over there, like they clearly did not use him to his full capabilities over here. Like,
And I was team when AEW started. I didn't want Cody to be champion. I'm not like Cody Rhodes champion, but he should have been champion. It doesn't matter what I want, but he should have been champion.
yeah, yeah, eventually should have been champion. Like
Right.
the fact that he was never champion, and like I said, you see the business he's doing as champion over there, and
I'd be sick. He's main evented WrestleMania like 4 times already. No, I'd be sick.
Oof. Yeah, we got a few super chats.
The homie Orion Ben says, good luck to Denise Willow tonight. Happy birthday, Reg. What a week. Yeah, it's been a great week, man. Fantastic week. Fun times in LA. And I get to see Willow tonight. Who doesn't like that? Meet Norma says, if Meet Norma says, if Keith Lee is in the blackjack, I'll eat a salad.
Yeah.
Every time somebody deep cut pulls Keith Lee out, Phil, I'm just like, huh? We don't have no updates. Nobody knows nothing.
No updates. I don't think we'll see Keith. I think you're safe on your all meat protein diet, Meat Normus.
Yeah, you're not gonna have to go out and buy a salad after this. I think you'll be fine.
I don't think you'll be eating any salads tonight. Yeah. We got another one from boy Leonard.
Leonard says, last year at Revolution, MJF couldn't keep Page down in a straight up match. He's not going to that level that Page resides in with Texas Death.
I think that's what they want us to think.
I mean, that's the story that they're going to try to tell, but is Max going to have to get into the weeds? Because if he just ends Hangman for good here, he never has to worry about him again, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Meet Norm is saying, "Our chat, where do you even buy a salad? There are places that only sell salad."
Yeah. I used to go to this one buffet. It was called like something soup and sides or something, and it was a big salad bar.
Yeah.
You ain't never been to Sizzler?
Yeah. Remember the I'm gonna date myself. Remember the infomercial for the salad shooter?
Yeah, see, you really are dating yourself.
Salad shooter.
See, there used to be like salad propaganda. They used like, how can we get these people to eat salad? Let's get a gun.
Nah, man. Jack LaLanne used to be all on our TV trying to get you to juice the vegetables.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Jack LaLanne to come in doing shadow boxing. He like, dude, put the carrot in there.
Yeah. There's gonna be somebody that has no idea what I'm talking about. With
They're like Jack LaLanne, the salad shooter.
They're not gonna have no idea what the hell I'm talking about.
Set it and forget it.
Yeah. We got a few Humper chats. One from Tony P says, also I have a question about Bailey. Even though she is getting the IC shot, she seems overall directionless. You think it is because they possibly not sure if she's staying, they have no real clue what to do with her, or a mix of both. With that, fuck 47, peace and love. Yeah, I look, I'm happy for Bailey. I know this is a match she wants with AJ Lee, so I think it's dope that she won the gauntlet match. Yeah, I don't know what the heck they're doing with Bailey. It seems like she and Lyra might end up in the tag titles match. It seems like they're setting the seeds for like a multi-women tag titles match. The Bellas just returned on SmackDown last night. I'm sure that Charlotte and Alexa will probably be in the mix. So maybe that's what they're doing at WrestleMania. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like it's like people like her and Lyra as a tag team, so I'm surprised they haven't done more with them. But yeah, I agree that she just seems pretty directionless. At least she's getting the AJ match though.
Yeah, that's how, like, at least she's kind of in the mix. She's not super in the mix and not like heavily storyline featured, but like she is in line with the AJ stuff. She is in line to potentially have a WrestleMania match. So like, I'm not totally down on them being out on her, but it could be better. It could totally be better. But the way she's starting to become a damn feeder system for them, Phil, I used to think that there was a life of her out of WWE, but I don't know so much anymore. Like, you think they're going to let this person go that's bringing in all this great talent, women's talent? Like, nah, I'd keep them.
I don't know. I don't know what to make of any of the Bailey stuff. It's weird.
It is.
Like that quote she just had this week about her theme song and how she was saying that was just supposed to be a WrestleMania theme, and then it was going to get changed, and then she hasn't
placeholder essentially.
She hasn't been really on them to change it. It's like, bro, what's going on over there, man? Like, what's happening? This is Bailey. Like,
A four horsewoman, like the reason for the season. A lot of the women that are working here because of her. Like not even because of the new load star or whatever. Not even because of that, just because of history and what she's done. She needs to be treated better.
We're talking about still using a placeholder theme from a WrestleMania that was almost 2 years ago. Like, what?
For Bailey.
But this is Bailey. Like, what are we doing? Like, I just don't get it. From Van Twinblade, he says, here's $5, Reg. Watch One Piece live action on Netflix. Fuck the crowd for what chanting Tekla. Also, Reg old, wear your cane, old man. Recommend a nice Blackhorn shillelagh. Is that what that is?
What now?
Shelag? I don't know this word that you used there, dog. But gonna cost you like $250, but they are beautiful. Why? That's a lot of money.
A black shillelagh for $250? I can't afford it. I'm out. But appreciate you, man, Twinblade. I do have interest in that. Because I see a lot of people talking about One Piece in this live action thing. I don't watch a lot of anime, as you guys know, but I will check that out on Netflix.
Yeah.
Is that the one that has like 1 million episodes of the actual anime?
Yeah. It's hard to get into One Piece because it's a lot of episodes. I've never watched One Piece, and I haven't watched this live action one either, but yeah.
Everyone just says how many episodes there are, and I'm like, huh?
From Current Veronica's not good. Happy B-Day, Reg. Was that you I heard snoring on Busted Open this morning. Denise hosts the show. Wait. Oh, sorry. It was a typo. He says, did Denise host the show while you were sleeping on the couch? I have tickets to today's live show, however. My friend flaked, and I don't know if I want to go solo. Willow is hot.
Go solo. Go solo if you got the tickets. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be there. Denise is going to be there. A bunch of people are going to be there. It'll be chill. You should definitely go. And I was asleep when she's like, and now you guys, let's welcome in Ricky Sosa. I'm like, damn, Denise is doing a cool interview in there. Good for her.
Oh, she had Sosa on this morning?
Mm-hmm.
Bang, bang.
Shout out to the homie, man. He's killing it out here.
Belgium's own. Ricky Sosa was on TNA. Good for him. The fact that crowd knew his entrance and he hasn't been on TV or anything, that was really cool for him.
The fuck? That does not happen, guys. This isn't normal things. Like a guy coming, like Phil, there was like weeks where I hadn't seen a Ricky Sosa move, a match, a slam, but I had seen his entrance like 50,000 times. That's something. That's crazy. That's different.
Yeah, that's awesome. From Baba, he says, LOL, the Neil Young song he was referring to is Old Man, Sorry Reg.
All good. I am an old man. It fits, Baba.
Appreciate you guys. I believe that's all of our Humper chats. Before we get out of here, probably the most talked about thing online since Monday was this CM Punk segment. I've been wondering how they're going to get around the fact that Punk is there regularly, Roman is not there.
Roman's at home.
And so Punk comes out. He's talking about the segment from last week where he told Roman he was going to bury him next to his dead father. And it looked like he was going to apologize. It looked like he was teeing this thing up. That's when the Usos music hits, Usos come out there to confront him. And they are very dead set. You got to apologize. Like,
apologize.
Apologize. We feel disrespected. So on behalf of our family, you got to apologize. And so they're making a point very adamantly. We're not doing this for Roman. We're just making a point. You have to apologize. And so for me, I was sitting looking at this the whole time. I was like, you guys think you're going to make CM Punk apologize on national TV? Listen, you ain't got the stroke like my man in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, no, it's not the same.
It ain't that kind of energy, dog. So I'm sitting there like the whole time like, well, wait a minute. Like, why are you asking me to apologize? Like, your boy has done a lot worse. Your boy disrespected Dusty. Y'all didn't ask him to apologize, but why do I have to apologize? And they're just like, nah, none of that matters. You gotta apologize. So he shakes their hand, acts like he's gonna apologize, and he says, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry that Roman never apologized to y'all. I'm sorry that he continues to treat you guys like his young boys. He continues to gaslight you guys and treat you horribly. But boy, the last line of that whole thing, like, I'm sorry that he doesn't care about this business, because if he did, he would be here, not his young boys." And I was like,
I mean, because they were immediately being hypocritical. I'm like, you guys haven't even got an apology from your cousin. How are you over here getting an apology from CM Punk? This doesn't even make sense.
yeah, Jimmy proceeds to shove Punk down, slap him, and that's where the segment ends. We got the aftermath of it online of Punk walking up the ramp with a smirk on his face, holding his belt. And I tried to warn you guys. This is what's been funny about this whole thing, because I watch Roman fans and other people online say, "How could he? How could he bring up his dead father?" Well, wait a minute, y'all been calling this guy PG Punk. The everything's too safe. Now, when it gets a little too hot, now you gotta apologize.
Now the block too hot. He went too far.
Now we apologizing for wrestling promos. Nah. And like I said, it felt like he was gonna apologize, but then when they cornered him, he was looking around like, wait a minute. Why am I apologizing to you?
Yes.
Like, y'all think y'all are going to come out here and make me apologize to y'all? Nah, I'm good. Because at that point, it isn't even about the disrespect. Because I saw a lot of people saying he wasn't listening to them. Because at that point, he probably wasn't listening. Because it's like, wait, what does this have to do with y'all? I like y'all.
What are y'all doing
you
here?
guys are cool. But this ain't got nothing to do with you. This is about me and Roman. And if Roman was that upset about me saying something about his dad, where is he?
Mm-hmm.
And
why am I talking to his young boys? All Punk has known of these guys as young boys.
And people kept saying, "Well, you're missing the point." They kept saying it wasn't about Roman, but it is about Roman. The big elephant in the room is, if somebody disrespects my dead parent, and this is just somebody that has a dead parent. If somebody disrespects my dead parent, we're not going to get to the next week and I don't see you about it. Why wasn't he there? There is no excuse for him to not be there. It doesn't matter if they felt like they had to come out there and say something on his behalf. He being Sika, where's Roman?
Where's Roman?
Why
are you guys defending his honor? Where is he? He's been talking all this shit and he ain't even here to defend this honor right now.
Bro, and this has been Mr. for the past 6 years. Family means everything to me. I represent this family. I'm the head of the table. I'm the tribal chief. Okay, why are y'all speaking on behalf of this family? It's not just why are you speaking on behalf of him. Why are y'all speaking on behalf of Sika, and why are y'all speaking up for this family? If family means so much to him, where is he?
Mm-hmm. He at home.
Yeah. And I thought it played perfectly into the segment the week before where Roman was like, yeah, my cousins tell me everything. Like, when you're not here, they come tell me what you say, and I think you're a punk. So when he saw them coming out there, he was like, oh, okay. I'm going to give y'all something to tell him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let him know if he want an apology, then he can come here. I'm not talking to y'all.
Yeah, I like that energy of like, you guys are going to do surveillance. Like, let me give you some footage then. Take this back to him.
take this back to him, because y'all tell him everything, right? And that's why I think he had that smirk on his face at the end when he was walking away. He was like, I got him. Like, at every turn, he's been trying to rub this guy the wrong way. He's been trying to get under his skin as much as possible. I keep trying to tell you, this guy was playing with all these other people, gaslighting people, stomping on crowns, like, treating his family poorly, all these other people. No. You're not in there with any of these other people. I keep telling you, you guys, you're in there with the devil. This guy don't care. You take it low with him, he will take it lower. You asking this guy to apologize? Better men than you have tried. Get out of my ring. Like, what are we doing here?
Like, he was gonna possibly think about it if it was Roman. If it was Roman, it would have hit different. But y'all are down here, and y'all are
dog. Yeet guy? That's who I'm.
Man, the Yeet
You're
man.
gonna get me to apologize? Like, why are you talking to me? Didn't this guy just throw you out the Rumble? Why are you talking to me? Did you just get attacked the day of Elimination Chamber? Why are you talking to me? Where are your championships at?
No, you got to
Why are you
apologize, though. That's crazy. Like, you got
Why are you talking to me?
a bunch of other focuses, and you guys are talking about some apologies. Like, this is apologize.
Yeah.
Y'all need to focus up.
Why y'all talking to me? Like,
Apologize.
why y'all not talking to? Why y'all not talking to Roman? Where is he?
Oh, you can't talk to him because he's not here. That's why you guys are talking to me, because he ain't here.
Yeah, I thought it was a great segment because, as I put on Twitter, they've really tried for the first two segments with Roman and Punk to do like the traditional back and forth, and that's really where Punk shines, like doing the back and forth promos. And I think Roman excelled in both of those promos. But this was more of a bloodline style segment. This is what Roman does best. And I think with it flipped, I think that this worked really well, playing up the continuity. The fact that Punk was the only person that we've seen in character in a while I acknowledged, like, wait a minute. He didn't even apologize to y'all.
Right.
Like, why are you talking to me? And he disrespected Dusty. He said all these other things. Y'all don't hold him accountable for anything, but you're trying to hold me accountable?
In front of this crowd too, what is this? What are y'all doing out here? It's a lot of disrespectful thing that came with it.
This is the funny thing, because I saw wrestling fans like when I was like, no, Punk is right, and people were like, oh, you wouldn't understand. I was like, why do y'all keep trying to act like this is like real life and like how people address things in real life? Because yeah, if my family is disrespected, yeah, I would have came to him. But if that was the case, why they didn't come to him before he walked out there? Y'all trying to come to him in the ring and talk to him. Hey, dog, this ain't about you. This is world championship business. Y'all wouldn't know nothing about this. What are y'all out here for? Like, what are we doing?
World championship business is dope. But yeah, no, I totally feel him. Like, I'm talking WrestleMania main events. Like, what are y'all? We're not in the same league anymore. This ain't the same thing. What are y'all doing down here? And like, the bloodline ain't a thing no more. Why are y'all? What is this? Why am I in here with y'all?
This is what I'm saying, and this is kind of his point. And everybody kept trying to say, well, Roman, well, they're not out there for Roman. It don't matter. When it turns into something that affects him and affects his family, y'all fell right back in line. Why? He don't do that for y'all. So why are you doing it for him? Again, when it's you or him in that Rumble, he threw you right out.
Gone. He didn't even think twice.
Didn't think twice about it.
Yeah. And they didn't hear that part though. Like, no, Punk is turning the mirror on them to be like, wait, y'all are mad at the wrong person, I think. Still.
Yeah, but I think it's twofold from Punk. I think he used them in that moment to get under Roman's skin more. And I think he is sowing the seeds of dissension between them, because there's no way they didn't walk away from that segment thinking about it like, wait a minute, he kind of got a point. And if they didn't, they should be thinking about it.
They should be thinking, yeah. If they like that should cross their mind of like, wait, he might be a little right.
Yeah. Great. I thought it was a great segment for what it was. I still think you're gonna have a long road for the next 5 weeks of doing weekly television with a Royal Rumble winner that is not there every week. The fact that he's only been there for 2 shows since he won the Royal Rumble is crazy. There was some egregious talk about why he doesn't need to be there, and I'm just like, I guess. But that continues to be a funny thing with Punk as well. He keeps coming out there and saying, hey, this guy coming to work today or not? And the crowd does not care because they've gotten accustomed to this. They're conditioned to Roman working the schedule, so they don't care. But every time
Roman got like 3 or 4 more shows before the show.
Yeah. But the thing that I thought made this segment in particular work so well is because, yeah, he could keep coming out there and saying, hey, this is his schedule. And people are like, nah, it seems pretty beast to me. He's working the schedule he wants. But I don't care how you slice it. If that man disrespects your father like that, you have no excuse not to pull up. Because Absolutely. If it's just, I'm going to still adhere to my schedule, even though he disrespected my father, you look wild.
You look crazy. Yeah. You let him disrespect your dad, then he disrespected your cousins while still disrespecting your dad, and you're still at home? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog.
Absolutely nuts.
Dog, you can't just hop on and tweet out of that one, dog. You can't do
No,
that.
no,
You,
no.
that's indefensible. That's why I'm like, if you hate this man so much, if it's that, then where you at? And I mean, hey, look at it this way: when he did it before, and Cody was like, "Hey, man, they would be ashamed of you." Who stepped up and got in his face? The Rock got in his face, not Roman.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And he keeps doing that. Like, handle this, and like, no, eventually you're gonna have to handle this. I think you're still delegating, and like we're in this main event. And like, no more delegation, bro. Come on, we got to do this face to face. I can't be out having Twitter wars with you.
Yeah, I mean, and that was kind of his point at the beginning of this. You can't do anything by yourself.
Mm-hmm. That's what the whole bloodline thing was. And that's why he hasn't been champion. That's why he hasn't told this story. And that might be why he's trying to get them back together. He's like, well, when I was delegating, when I was in the lead, then I was a champion and I was this. Now that it's just me, I don't have that stuff no more.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The Rock pinned Cody at
Mm-hmm.
WrestleMania. The year before, when you beat Cody, you needed help.
Yeah.
And when you didn't have help, and when the odds were even, you lost.
When you're alone and you're still mad about it.
Dog, when you didn't have help last year, you was out there losing to Bronson Reed. I had to check the tape.
Yeah.
Check.
Down bad. Down pretty bad, brother. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Punk made points. I thought Punk was right, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, he looks terrible. This makes him look like a heel." He don't care.
You don't care. You don't care.
He don't care. What, like I said, when he walked out with that smirk, I was like, "Oh, I've seen that smirk before." He's in his element now.
And if there's Punk knows that the Roman stands, there's no promo that he can get to get them to switch sides. So why would he work? You know what I mean? There's nothing he could say out here that are going to get them to be like, yeah, you're right. So you might as well just tell it how it is, you know?
No. The fact that there were so many people that I saw on the timeline, like, I'm so glad somebody finally said it. Because we've been letting this guy get away with this for a long time. Seth was probably sitting at home like, why y'all weren't listening to me when I told you this guy's never changed? I've been telling y'all about this dude. Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, the fact that everybody was sending me this Seth thing, like, what's your boy out here doing? Because he had like the putty patrol running around them, trying to hide him, and he's got the mask on. I was like,
what was that?
I don't know what this is.
What was that?
Ridiculous thing I've ever seen. And yeah, bro, Seth came back from injury to do that. Like, what?
They're doing what's the dance that they used to do in the middle of the flash mob? I'm like, they're doing the flash mob? Like,
they're
I don't
doing
know.
Flash mobs, bro. Like,
what is this?
Bro, they was like, well, y'all tired of masked men? Oh, y'all tired of masked men? Oh, we got some masked men for you.
Still confused. I'm like, no, there's Seth Rollins in there, dude. You don't need these shenanigans. Like, he's the draw, not the fucking mask, you guys.
I sure hope Braun Breaker's gonna be back because it's looking pretty spooky.
We're gonna do tricks on the way up, Phil. I don't know if tricks are gonna work as the sell.
I hope Braun's gonna be back. If Braun Seth is not the match, I don't know what we're doing.
What's Logan Paul doing? They can't run it back, though. They cannot run it back. They can't. They cannot. 0%. There's no place in the world where Seth Rollins needs to have another WrestleMania match with Logan Paul.
No, we don't. I've seen people say that it might be Logan and Austin Theory versus the Usos, but why would you do that?
That sounds fucking horrible.
Well, no. I mean, these guys are tag champions. I think that was very funny. They came out there without their belts.
Because the belts don't matter. This is Roman stuff. Nothing matters when we're dealing with Roman's thing. Only Roman's things matter.
Yeah.
Sick world.
Yeah. WrestleMania is 5 weeks away, guys. That is still 5 weeks away.
Huh? Holy shit! And there's not even a real card still. They still changing that thing.
It's coming together, but yeah. Send us in your super chats. It's last call for super chats and humper chats, and then we're gonna slide on up out of here.
5 weeks. I should probably do something about that. I'm going to Vegas. Yeah. Money's tight. Van Twin Blaze said, Phil, pull up Discord. I'll post it.
What are you posting? Oh, it's this cane he's talking about.
Oh. Is it a pimp cane?
Let's pull this up. Classy Blackthorn knob stick.
You want me to be looking like a pimp out here, man, Twin Blade?
That's basically what it is. It's a shillelagh.
In my old school, as an older person, you want me to be walking around with a cane. Okay, look, I'm not mad at it. Might need it to fend people off in this climate. Shit, I do need a weapon.
Yeah. The last one from Ryan Ben.
Orion Ben says, yes, Phil, the putty has always told us straight.
Yeah.
Leave the homie alone.
That whole segment was... Oof.
It was pretty bad.
Oof.
Pretty bad.
I believe that's all of our humper chats. I just want to double check. Yeah, that's all of our humper chats. Appreciate you guys that sent us a super chat or a humper chat. Or if you just tuned in this week. Appreciate you as always. Like I said, we will be back on Tuesday reviewing AEW Revolution, and then back at our regular time slot on Saturday at noon Eastern. Yeah, you've got another podcast to do after this, a live podcast.
Yeah, we're going out to Hollywood again. If you want to get tickets to Denise's live show, there's only a couple available. I think doors are at 3:30. The show's at 4:30. If you're in LA for a Revolution, definitely check it out. It's going to be a good time. Appreciate all the birthday wishes today, all the birthday wishes that I got at Dynamite, all the birthday wishes that I've got on social media. Y'all are legit the best. Like, I'm just some dude, and I felt a lot of love. So I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, appreciate you guys as always. Got one last super chat before we run.
Yes, sir. The Buzz says, one last thing. As much as I love Eminem, that record Monster should not be the theme for Raw. Doesn't even make sense if we keeping it real. You fucks with the Eminem intro, Phil?
I keep forgetting that's the intro until I hear it, and it's just like, oh yeah, that is the...
Oh yeah, this is a song. Eminem does rap on this. I mean, see, Busby, I landed at a crazy place because there was so many years where I was like, hip hop, wrestling needs more hip hop, wrestling needs more hip hop. And so, like, can I be mad that there's a lot of hip hop? I guess I can, but you know, I'm just trying to stay on a good equal side to not look like a hypocrite.
I really don't pay attention to it. I feel like I always tune in to Raw after the theme song hits anyway. Like, I rarely have it on when the theme song comes on, so I don't hear it anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense. Leave Eminem alone. You're like his number one fan. Damn, let him cook, Buzz.
Let him cook. But yeah, like I said, appreciate you guys. This has been Grapsody. I'm Phil Lindsey, Righteous Reg. We're out of here.